Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. We are back again. I'm sorry if anybody thinks I do this too often. This is honestly one of my favorite things to do on the channel is Q&As, so that way I can talk to you guys. And, just a good way to pass some time, if you guys know what I mean. But you guys probably get the deal. But yeah. While I'm waiting for some people to come in, I sent the come in. I'm playing some Nintendo 64. I'm playing some Diddy Kong Racing. But speaking of Nintendo 64, I did get a few new. Can I talk? I did get a couple new games for my Nintendo 64 in the mail from eBay because they were at a pretty good deal, at least like $20 a piece. For the most part, Nintendo 64 games are like really valuable. And Diddy Kong Racing was one of my favorite games growing up. Well, and also the fact that I love racing games. So I want to play those. So I want to try to collect some more racing games for my Nintendo 64. Which, by the way, the two games I got for my Nintendo 64 are not racing games. They were just a couple of games that I just felt like I needed to have and play. And I've already played. I just played the one I got today, but again, I'll show that when I do. Oh God! Of course I win. Hey, Ethan says, "What's a movie sequel you find better than the original?" Top Gun Maverick. Without a question, Top Gun Maverick. I know it's like the most obvious answer, but without question for me, though, it's Top Gun Maverick. Because Top Gun Maverick is one of my top 3 favorite films of all time. You know, it's crazy me saying that. Let me see. I mean, yeah, you're right. It's just, having the friends, all come together, makes it more fun than not. But, you know the idea. Okay. Ah! Don't bump into the coconut tree. Yeah, buddy. I won again. Plays bumper. So go ahead, ask your questions while I wait for some people to come in and join me for a fun night. I still win. Why am I so good? Like, seriously, how am I so good at this game? I wonder what the car does different, though, at this level. Or at this track. Because I've done the hover card on this one. But I'm obviously using the plane. So, just going to keep it going. Yeah, if you guys have never played Diddy Kong Racing, like, ever in your life, if you guys have a Switch and you guys have membership, go on the shop and get this game. I swear to you, get this game. Or if you guys still have a Nintendo 64, get this. If you guys still have this game, get it. I love this game. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that I'm going to win this one because I'm pretty far ahead. Unless something really stupid happens for some reason. Nope, I'm good. I win. I'm good. I'm too good at this game. I'm too good. All right, I'm gonna play as. I'll play as Diddy this time. Yeah, Diddy Kong. Go to Snowball Valley. Snowball Valley is not one of my favorite tracks, but it's a fun one to play. Oh, it worked! Let's go, baby. Alright, I'm going to take the shortcut this time. Jason, my man. What up, bro? How's it going, buddy? Hope you're well. Me and myself, I'm doing pretty good. Just kind of a long day at home, though. Just kind of sad, but it's okay. I got to work tomorrow. Then after work, I might be able to go pick up Gran Turismo. Because I love that film, and I'm really excited to finally own it in my collection. And then then I'm gonna be on Grant's channel tomorrow night for Knights of the Zodiac. Watch along for a bad movie night on his channel, so that should be a lot of fun. Well, I'll tell you this. My most anticipated movie for November is actually a tie between The Marvels, Hunger Games, and Thanksgiving. So that's a tie. That's like a three-way tie. Then it would be Napoleon, then Next Goal Wins. And this is just from most anticipated to somewhat least anticipated. And then I'd say Good Burger 2, and then Leo and It's a Wonderful Knife. If I'm being honest. So, but thank you though, Jason, for that question, man. You're awesome. What? The Marvels? What? Oh man. Is it really for the Marvels, or is it for It's a Wonderful Knife? Can you specify on that though, Jason? Because I'm a little confused. Oh. I mean, it's bad, yes, but it's a somewhat of a fun bad movie. That's kind of what that movie is. It's so bad, but you have to watch it. Like, it's one of those movies, you know? It's kind of why I love Knights of the Zodiac for those reasons. Even though, don't get me wrong, though, it's terrible. But it's a lot of fun for all of the wrong reasons. Basically, some people feel... Basically, what people will say for guilty pleasure with, basically... What people will say about Morbius being hilarious for all of the wrong reasons, that's Knights of the Zodiac. For me, like, that is for damn sure Knights of the Zodiac. Morbius is just painful to me. Knights of the Zodiac at least has fun. That one at least I can actually have fun with while watching, even though it's shit. Alright, I'm gonna play some. I'm gonna look and see what else I got. Because I have quite a few N64 games. Now I'll play Mario Kart. And just in case you're wondering why I do that, it's to blow the dust out of the game. Hold on. It's a goal. If you guys remember my review of the Super Mario Brothers movie, that was actually the one I was doing with the Let's A Go thing, was from this game. Let's A Go. Let's go with Special Cup. Even though, unfortunately, the Special Cup in Mario Kart 64 has one of my least favorite tracks, which is not DK's Jungle Parkway. It's the one after this. Even though the track itself is fun, I just hate the gimmick of the track. Like, I really hate the gimmick. Shit. Come on.
What's up, man?
Hey, Jason. I didn't expect you to come tonight.
Yeah, I know. Like, I miss all the time your Q&As. I'm like, damn, man, I have to show up one of these days. And I was talking because, like, actually, like, in a few minutes, I was supposed to have like this group session study, but they canceled it. So I'm like, oh, whatever, man. So I'll have to study on my own. But I was just like, you know what? Right now, I don't feel like studying. And I was just like, you know what? Yeah, this is a good opportunity to jump in and talk to you, man. It's been a while. How are you doing, man?
Doing pretty good. Just I don't know. It's just been kind of just normal, I guess.
Yeah, there's days like that. There's days like that. Yeah, me too. Like, it was just a quiet day. Like, nothing really crazy. Just a quiet day.
Yeah, and plus, I had a headache this morning, so whoop-de-doo, right?
Oh yeah, that sucks. Yeah.
I was messing around, obviously.
Oh, okay. I thought you really had a headache. I'm like, hey, it's fine.
I did, but I was just saying it away, like, in a joking manner.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. No worries, man.
But I'm fine though. It's just my headache wasn't healed after watching one movie because it was so freaking boring. It was like I couldn't my headache wasn't even healing by then.
Which one was it?
It's called Ponniyin Selvan Part 1, which is it's an Indian flick.
Okay.
On Amazon Prime. I can't even remember what happens in that movie.
Oh, that's really bad, man. That's terrible.
It's like 2 hours and 50 minutes full of basically only 3 minutes of action and just nonstop exposition.
Oh my god, that's insane, man.
So.
Oh my god, I look dead.
But I am still gonna watch Part 2 because I hope it leads somewhere. Like, you never know, it might lead somewhere.
Oh, look, by the way, I was having this discussion like 2 days ago. Please, Luke, enlighten my day, all right? Tell me that Fear Street is one of the most underrated trilogies we have of horror so far. Like, at least like from the 10 years we had, Terrifier and Fear Street probably are the two trilogies that are really underrated. Did you like it, Fear Street? No, eh?
I like Fear Street, but I'm not like huge on it because I don't care for the first film. Okay. I really like Part 2, which is actually the best one in my opinion.
Yeah, me too. For me, it's the best one. Yeah.
And then Part 3 is good as well, but not as good as Part 2. Like,
all right. But like, I feel like anyway, like the 3 movies were still consistent in their own respective way. Like, me too. Like, honestly, for me, the third one I cared less than the others, but I thought like it was still enjoyable. Like all of the 3 were still enjoyable, and I feel like people don't talk really about it. So I was like, hey, it's kind of underrated at this point. Like, I'm not saying it's the best trilogy of horror we had, but it's not bad. It's not bad, especially it came out of nowhere.
Yep. And holy shit.
Hey, he's there. What's up?
What's up? How's it going?
Hey, Zach, how are you doing, buddy?
Again.
Yeah, it's been a while. My dog's going crazy.
Man, it's the first time I meet you, man. How are you doing?
Hey, Jason. Nice to meet you, man. Yeah, I've been doing well. Got a couple minutes. It's been a while since I popped on with Luke, so I thought, well, I had a couple minutes. I'd come say hi for a little bit. What are we talking about?
Man. You're a good man.
Man, wow, this. Hey, like actually, if you mind, look, Zach, actually, so Kenny just released my interview with him, and I talked about this. Like, you were one of the first, you were the first YouTuber, like, not aside of my friends, of course, and my family that commented on my videos. You were the first person, and I had to shout you out. I was like, oh, Zach Mill was the first, and I was just like, damn,
Really?
that was really something. I'm like, yo, Zach has really like a special place because he was like the first person like outside of my family and friends, and I was like, oh damn, like someone is actually watching me, or at least someone comment that is not my friend or family that I know. So
Oh,
thanks,
dude,
man.
that's
Thank you so
awesome.
much for that, man.
That's great.
The pleasure's all mine, dude. I'm honored. That's amazing.
I think it
Yeah.
was for
Crazy,
Prey.
dude.
Yeah, I know. I think it was for Prey, if I remember.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I couldn't tell you. I'm sure.
No, I know.
I mean, it might have been, but
Yeah, I know. No worries.
But
I mean, too. Like at this point,
but
like
Zach, though, I would understand if it was for Prey because
I loved Prey.
dude,
Yeah, it
Prey
was
is
good.
awesome, you guys. That movie's awesome. Like,
it's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
I finally got it on physical. Picked up the Blu-ray. I'm so happy.
Oh my
So
god,
happy.
great, nice.
yeah, buddy. I mean, I already have it already because did you think I was not gonna buy Prey? Like,
I automatically assumed you own the Steelbook.
no, unfortunately I do not. I wanted it, but it was $40 for that one thing. It was like $40.99 for that Steelbook, and I was like, nope, I'll take a
Wow.
pass.
Sorry if I'm distracted. I'm on dog duty, and there's a lot of cords in here.
It's okay, no worries. man.
As you can imagine. Check. But yeah, no, that's really awesome to hear, man. Like, I just know how it is to start and like wait for someone, like just feel like you're not just talking into a void. So
Yeah.
I always like to find those channels that are really like just starting out and just kind of contribute my 2 cents and make them feel a little bit seen. So to actually like all this time later hear that from you, man, it's pretty cool. That's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
cool.
Like I've always wanted to
Yeah.
tell you that, like in person, like or at least like this,
As in
but
person as
I
you
know, like
can.
Zach Mill has a
Long
busy
meeting.
schedule. I'm like, yeah, he's really busy. It's okay. No,
Oh yeah, I'm a busy guy, but
yeah, I know.
I really appreciate that, man. I appreciate that a lot.
And,
I'm a
Luke was
busy guy
the
too. And
and Luke was like the first one who brought me to a live stream, and oh man, I was so stressed on that live stream. Like, I was just like, yeah. I was like this the whole time. I think like at one point, I'm like, okay,
That was
just
moviegoers,
chill out,
right?
it's just a live stream.
yeah, that was for the moviegoers show.
I watched
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah. And I
Which,
was
by the
like,
way, Zach, I want to get you back on that show at some point, dude.
Yeah, I'm game. We just gotta book it in
We just got to
advance
figure out
and
the right
hopefully it
date
works
to
out.
do it. 'Cause it's like
you have to book the
there's
president,
so much
like he has
business,
the
like going on in between.
Yeah. Well,
And
I was
also,
telling
the thing is,
I was telling
It's a big
someone the other day what my schedule is. My schedule is just like Monday I work 8 to 5, and then immediately I go to Bible study till like 10 o'clock at night. Then Tuesday I work from 8 to 5, and then I prep the show and find all the news and what's going on and stuff like that. And then Wednesday I work from 8 to 5, and then I come home and I do the show and I have dinner and stuff like that. And then Thursday night I host a Bible study, so I work 8 to 5, and then I have people at my house till like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. And then Friday is when I go to the movie theaters, and hopefully I'll get a review out by Saturday. So it's wedged. It's packed in there. For
and also
schedule-wise,
like
but-
to make matters even worse, though, Zach, it's a big release month for November. Like,
Yep.
yeah.
What do we got? We got
Busy.
the Marvels this weekend, obviously, which I'm really excited about.
Super excited about.
And then we got and then next week we got Eli Roth's Thanksgiving, which I'm really excited about.
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving.
That looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Looks gory for sure, but I mean, is
The
that what you really
holdovers.
come to expect when it comes to Eli Roth? Like, come on now. And then
The
and then
holdovers.
Hunger Games-
Don't forget the holdovers.
the holdovers, dude.
I'm so
Cannot wait.
excited for the holdovers.
I didn't watch that trailer yet. I really have to watch
Dude,
that.
it
Well,
looks
they tell me it's
so
insane.
heartwarming.
Yeah. I have to-
It's
Well,
one of the
that's-
best trailers of the
well,
year.
Well, guess
Really?
what, Jason? That's glaringly apparent.
Alright. But yeah, I have to. Yeah,
don't,
the
you,
whole-
don't you remember that, Zach? Like at the beginning of the trailer, like I don't understand. Well, that's glaringly apparent.
Yeah, I can't fuck this. Oh, don't sell yourself short. You can do many things. Yeah,
don't those up, Mr. Cons. I totally believe that you can.
that's a old school heartwarming trailer. But
Well, and
Yeah,
also the film takes place in
the Hunger
1970, so
Games.
that's kind of
yeah,
that
Hunger
helps.
Games.
Dude, Hunger Games. I cannot wait. Like,
Really?
I cannot wait for that movie. I was
I
like,
don't
bro,
know. Like
when
it's
you
been a
brought that
while
up, I
since
was
like
like, yeah,
Hunger
I can't
Games,
wait.
man.
Tell us how you feel, Jason. Tell us what you really think.
I don't. No, I'm not like against. It's just I don't know. Like it's been a while, Hunger Games.
Yeah.
But
I
so
don't
far,
know,
though,
I don't know, man.
but so far, first reactions have been very positive towards that film, and
That's
it's
the
Okay,
one
so
thing that
I'm
might
excited.
get me to
I've
go.
been calling it the best one. Like,
I know like people have been just calling out this movie because of the actress. That's the only main thing I've been hearing online. Like,
oh my
like,
god,
Rachel Zegler.
that's
yeah,
she only said one thing, and then people just entirely took it out of context. It's stupid. Like,
yeah, that's sad. Man.
Can people
I don't even know
how
what she
about
said.
this?
Like, it was just like,
Instead
whoa,
of
why
just
the hell?
telling, how about this?
Yeah.
Instead of just telling the actor or actress to keep their mouth shut, why don't the people posting about it keep their mouth shut? How about a little reverse psychology there? So that
What
way
she basically said was the original Snow White is completely outdated,
Okay.
and that this Snow White is going to be she's not going to need a man to save her. There's not going to be a prince coming to rescue her. She's going to be a leader, and she's going to grow to be the leader that her father knows that
that's
she
what
can
she's
be.
trying to say. She's trying to
Yeah.
give Snow White more of a character because
Yeah.
she does have a point. Like,
But
about
when
the original Snow White.
when you watch the interview, like what she says, I have no problem with. But when you watch the video, the way she says it is she kind of comes across as disrespectful to those who like
Yeah.
made the original Snow White or like the original Snow White story. Is she's kind of like it almost comes across as like I'm too good for that or we're
Yeah.
better than that, and so that rubs people the wrong way. But what she actually said, I have no problem with. Like, yeah,
Yeah, like
update it.
It's
But
just
then,
like
but
yeah,
then at the same time, it's like people just shouldn't take that stuff out of context. Just leave her alone. Like,
Yeah,
same
I mean,
thing that happened with Brie Larson when it came to Captain Marvel.
Oh my god, Brie Larson! They really took everything out of context. Like they
Like,
really.
that's
I remember like
took
they
that
used
way
to
too
take
far.
like pieces of what she said. Like the if you don't have any context, it looks bad. But I'm like, dude, like you really need to watch the whole thing. Like I remember,
just-
like you had like
and
a
not
lot
just
of
like and not just like listen to the tone, just listen to what she said. Like,
yeah, like and
Yeah.
actually she wasn't like super wrong. Maybe like I don't know, like Zach said, probably the way they say it. I like I said, I don't know. Like I didn't hear her interview, Rachel Zegler, but
yeah. If you watch the interview, just her attitude towards it just comes across as a little
Yeah.
snobbish. Like I can totally see that. I still really like Rachel Zegler, but I can see where people are coming from with that. But like what she said, if you take away the attitude to it, I have no problem with what she said. Like
Yeah.
if Snow White's going to be a more action-driven character in this one, and it works, then we'll have a good movie. And if it doesn't work, then you just toss it with a lot of the
Yeah,
other
that's the
live-action
thing.
remakes.
like I mean, like even
but
okay,
then,
let's
like
say
I
even
said,
if
there was no reason for anybody to take context out of it. It's ridiculous.
but especially like to go that far to like she's like almost one
And then
word
people just
between
like
canceled,
automatically
literally.
calling her out as like public enemy number 1. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Yeah, that went too extreme. Like, I mean, like even let's say if she really wanted to diss the original, which that would be like that would suck, right? For people that really love that one. But it's
well, if
it's
I'm
still
being
like her
honest though, she
comment,
wasn't
you know?
like trying to diss it though. It's like she
Yeah.
was just trying to like make a point about like what they're gonna try to do
Yeah.
with this new variation. So, but I think, we'll end that part of the conversation there
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
otherwise,
my bad.
By the way, Luke,
what's up? You got, dude.
Just
did you
came
finally
in the
finish
mail.
Breaking Bad?
I finished Breaking Bad.
Oh, damn.
It's
what
finally
did you think?
done.
Man.
Loved it. Yeah, very, very breaking
So now you
news.
gotta watch
Very
El
good show.
Camino.
Breaking-
I did watch El Camino. That's why I bought it.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yep.
Wow.
Great too.
No, well, not as great as the show, but a really nice epilogue I found.
I mean,
liked
I
what
know
they
we
did
didn't
with
really
it.
necessarily need a follow up to Breaking Bad, but I thought with what they were given to actually end off Jesse's character arc, I actually thought that was really well done.
Yeah, I felt closure from it.
Exactly, because like with the way he just drove off at the very end of the show, I was like, that's not enough. Like,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I mean, even
exactly.
though like Breaking Bad is like flawless, but it's like they should have given him a little more closure. Like,
Yeah, which they did in the movie, and I thought it actually worked. I mean, sometimes the aging is distracting. Sorry, especially with like Todd. He got thick, but other than that, it's a good send off for Jesse.
but I was gonna ask, like, I just want to hear from you. I mean, I might know the answer, but who do you think was the better villain, Gus Fring or Todd?
Oh, Gus,
I kind of figure because
easily Gus.
I mean, dude, Giancarlo Esposito playing Gus Fring is probably, I would say, the greatest villain in television history. Like,
Wow.
oh, is he terrifying?
He's up there. He's up there.
But boy, is he terrifying. Like,
I think the box cutter scene really set in just how terrifying he is.
but the way he goes out in the season 4 finale,
Beautiful,
chef kiss.
brilliant,
How many
brilliant.
Wait,
Wait,
Jason, have you
seasons
seen Breaking Bad?
No, I've never watched it.
Oh,
spoiler.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I never watched that. Sorry.
Oh my god.
How many seasons are there?
5.
5? Okay. Okay.
There's 5
plus
seasons.
plus the
I mean,
movie.
Plus the movie. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Which, okay, I will say this about the movie: did not need to be 2 hours long.
Yeah,
It was
I
a
agree.
little lengthy.
I mean, I do agree with that to a certain extent, but it's not. But it wasn't like a huge knock for me. Like,
Yeah, no, not me either. But I did feel it. I was like, they could have trimmed down
Yeah.
a flashback or two.
I get you, but I was gonna.
But man, that's interesting that they made like a show. Like, but wait, like season. I mean, spoiler or not, but like season 5, like it doesn't. Like, did it conclude or like they really?
Yes,
It did conclude, but it was just morally speaking into Jesse Pinkman, like,
Okay.
Yeah.
because that's what El Camino is revolving around, is Jesse. So
Yeah, it ends perfectly fine as a
Mhm.
show. Like if you don't watch the movie, you're not gonna feel like you're missing a piece of something. But the movie does add a bit more closure to one of the characters. Like I said, it's a really nice epilogue to the show overall.
yeah, there you go. That's a good way to put it. But I was gonna show you some of the stuff I've gotten recently, Zach, since we haven't talked with each other for a while. But
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
so yeah, this is just everything I picked up so far this month, and we're not even like halfway through, and I've already gotten a ton of shit. Like, but again, can't help it. So I got My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 to complete the trilogy, since I have 1 and 3.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Not a bad sequel, but the third one's better than the second. But nothing's gonna top the first one without a
Yeah, I've
question.
only seen the first one.
Yeah, me too.
And then we got dun 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 dun.
Brilliant.
Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning. I'm not calling it Part 1 anymore. It's just Dead Reckoning.
That's nice. That's a nice
Right.
steelbook.
And an awesome movie too. Top 3 of the year so far, man.
Nice.
So
Love
good.
it. Yeah,
Nice.
it was great.
Dude, that train sequence that you see on the Steelbook, intense. Like,
Yeah, that's a really good sequence. Yeah.
well, but we already know like what the big like stunt of the movie is. The motorcycle jump.
Oh, really? I don't think I saw it. They only played it in every single trailer for like the past year.
Like even
Right
the
here on
behind
the
the
back.
scenes,
So they
everything.
advertise the best stunts of the movie on the front and the back. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
good stunt. I just wish we didn't see so much of it.
well, at least they didn't give the entire thing away in the marketing, like about what the end result was.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
Because like that was the kind of thing I was interested in, was the end result of like how the stunt was going to end. But yeah, let's go to the pawn shop pickups. Okay, and I'll just say this: in this stack, there will definitely be some trashy movies, but again, my collection. What are
the
you gonna
best
do?
kind of movies.
Yeah, that's okay.
I mean, and also my buddy Gavin, if you guys know Gavin on YouTube, told me you're not really a collector if you don't own some trashy movies.
Gravy X Train, is that?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
But and that point he made, I was like, "You're right. That is true." So this is one of them right here, but this is somewhat kind of a guilty pleasure, I'd say. Battleship. Based off of the board game, for crying out loud.
Is that the one with Rihanna?
Yeah. Yes.
I've seen that once.
Hmm.
I
It's
thought
not
it was.
good. I'll just say that it's not good.
I kind of like how they shot the missiles like the pegs in the game. That was kind of fun and creative, but
But
yeah.
then again, though, do we really need to make movies based off of board games?
I mean,
It's-
you
it's
can always
tricky.
try. You never know, right?
It's tricky though, yeah.
Way more trickier than making a video game movie.
I mean,
Yeah.
Clue was fun. The old,
I mean,
the
that, but
80s.
that was all the way back in the 80s, though.
Mm.
I'm talking about like
That's fun.
modern day, like because with modern day, like there's so many other cool things that you can pull off, and then they're just like, nah, we're gonna go this way.
So I take it you're not very excited for that Uno heist film.
Wait,
Coming
there's
out?
really a Uno heist
Yes,
film? What?
yes.
No
they
way.
announced- When Barbie was coming out, Mattel announced like 40 more projects that they have in the works, and one
Oh.
of them was an Uno heist film.
Oh
My
Jesus Christ!
Wait, I saw that next year we have a movie
Why?
called. I saw that next year we have a movie called Twister. I hope it's not based on the board game Twister.
I think is that the tornado? Are they doing a remake
No,
of that or
I
something?
think Twister is the. I think I even have this one.
Talking about like Twisters or something like.
where like there's like the colors and you have to put your hand.
Yeah, that's the board game. Like,
Yeah, exactly. So I hope it's not based of that. I don't
Gonna
know if
be a
it's based
horror
on that or
movie?
not, but
I could
it's-
see them making that a horror movie.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
that actually would be kind of interesting, but
That would be cool.
all right. Next, we got The Great Wall, which
I heard
really
that
don't
was
think is that bad.
horrible. I heard that was
I think
horrible.
it's okay. Like,
I didn't watch that either. Yeah, me too. I heard it was terrible, but whatever.
hey,
Do you
Zach,
recommend it? To
So-so.
Jason and I, should we watch it?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but like, good. But this one's for you, Zach.
You don't like that one?
Rise of Skywalker.
Okay, no. So remember Rise of Skywalker? Yeah,
No, I don't like Rise of Skywalker.
No.
But I'm glad
do.
you do. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah. Oh, you do.
Oh, here we go. This is actually my favorite pickup I got at the pawn shop last week. Predators.
Nice. Not
Nice.
bad. Probably my third
It's
favorite.
slipcover.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you never see this around. You never see Predators around with a slipcover like anywhere. Like, it's hard to find.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I got another
kinda
one I can watch
forgettable.
around the Christmas season. A Very Harold and Kumar Christmas.
I've heard good things about
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh my god, it's been so many years. Harold and Kumar.
Like I
think I watched
I
one
did
of
my
them.
Bad Santa recently, so I definitely got 2 raunchy comedies I can watch for the Christmas season.
Nice.
Nice.
Perfectly. Oh, I should have watched this around Halloween. Zombieland.
Nice.
Nice. That's great.
Love Zombieland.
Love
Which
the
one
Bill
was your
Murray
favorite? The one or the first or the second? Or is it tied?
First one easily. Even though
Yeah.
2 is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Especially for a sequel that was like 10 years after the fact. It was a lot of fun.
We have
That's
to
one of
wait
the
another
better, I
10
would
years for the
say.
sequel.
It's definitely one of the better comedy sequels for sure. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
Probably even the best one, like without question. Maybe besides 22 Jump Street, but who knows?
Yeah, I don't know if I can say the best one, but then I'm
I'm
thinking
just
of all
saying
the
in regards
crappy
to
ones.
comedy sequels because most of the time comedy sequels just suck ass.
Zoolander 2 hurt my heart.
Vacation Friends 2 was terrible.
Oh my god, yeah, I didn't watch that. It was that
I
bad?
hated Vacation Friends
Oh
2.
my god. Shit. Because I remember the first one was
Oh, wait,
actually.
I know.
pretty funny.
I mean, I know a lot of people don't think this one's a good comedy sequel, but I think Super Troopers 2 is hilarious.
I didn't
like-
watch that.
I don't think I've seen that.
I mean, then you
All
guys
these
definitely don't watch any
recommendations.
Broken Lizard stuff. Like Broken Lizard, some of their humor, it just like goes. They go over the line for sure. But it's
Yeah.
like, but that's what comedy's supposed to do. It's supposed to go over the line.
I gotta be picky with what I choose to watch. So little time. I gotta make sure that, like,
How are
I've
you
just
gonna
been
do
like,
How are you gonna do for next month, Zach? Because like if November is tight, next month we have like at least like I wrote like 10 releases that are actually quite nice to watch.
Yeah, I
I know
definitely
Wonka's
will
coming
not.
out, which I'm I'm for damn sure excited for.
Which one? Which one?
Wonka.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. I'm
With Timothée
excited for that just
Chalamet,
because
yeah,
I love
I'm
Paddington.
really excited for that movie.
I definitely won't see everything that comes out this month. I never do, but it's easier to plan to go to a theater than when I'm at home because there's just so much stuff that ends up happening at home that we got to get
Yeah.
done or that we got to do or run errands and stuff like that. So I catch a lot of the movies in the theater, and then at home it's very rare that I can like find time to watch a movie that, especially that my wife and I are both into because she
Yeah.
has some different tastes than I do sometimes. So
I know, like this week, the
But
one
I was
The
gonna
Killer.
ask, like, if you were forced to pick which one comes out like next week, which one do you think you would choose, though, Zach? Like, that's my question.
next week, isn't
Yeah,
it like
because we got
so-
Thanksgiving, we got Hunger Games, Trolls.
Next goal wins, I think too.
Trolls, freaking trolls.
I don't think Next Goal Wins comes out until like December. Like,
Really, I thought it was November. Or
I
maybe they
don't
pushed it.
remember. I think it comes out
Maybe
in
they pushed it.
December.
I'm not sure.
for Next
Maybe they
Goal
pushed
Wins.
it.
Of those three, probably Hunger Games. I really don't care about Trolls. And I don't know if Thanksgiving's really going to be my type of movie. I actually haven't seen anything about it. I've just heard about it. I got to watch a trailer for that and see how I feel about that. Because
I mean,
do
it's
enjoy
definitely
some
going to be a
horror
gore
stuff.
fest. Like, I'll just say that it's gonna be full of a lot of gore.
Well, A Wonderful Knife looks kind of fun.
Yeah.
I haven't heard the best things about that one.
No,
So, maybe
Totally
maybe not.
Killer was okay.
Totally Killer is awesome. Like,
I have
that's
to
a
watch that. That people have been telling me watch that. I have to watch.
That's a fun horror comedy, like kind of similar in vein to Happy Death Day. That would actually be kind of a fun double feature. Watch Happy Death Day,
Yeah.
then Totally Killer.
I think Happy Death Day was definitely better, but Totally Killer had some moments that I enjoyed.
And I like the Mask of the Killer better than Happy Death Day. I'll just say that.
That big baby face.
The big baby face, it's just laughable to me.
I don't even remember what was the Mask of the Killer and Totally. Oh, it was just like the generic dude with the hair, right?
But yeah, but also kind of had like some ear piercings on there too. It looked like.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That
Oh, wait
baby
a
face
second.
definitely stuck in my
Speaking
head
of-
more than.
Speaking of good stuff, Donkey, get out of my swamp! What are you doing in my swamp?
Hey,
Nice. You didn't have Shrek yet?
No, never.
That
I-
surprises
on
me.
Wow.
Yes, I did, but just on Blu-ray, no. So,
Okay.
Okay.
oh,
I have
speaking
all
of ones
four.
I had on VHS, but never on Blu-ray. Touch the butt.
Nice.
Another classic.
That's another
And
one I
again,
never
sticking on the
watched.
Topic.
Oh, you've never seen Finding Nemo?
No, not yet. No. Like honestly,
Dude,
like
if Zach
I kind of
Bowler was
missed.
here, he would be so disappointed.
Yeah, I know. I missed a lot of them. I missed Cars. But I'm not really too excited for that. But Cars, I missed Up. That's one. I'm like, well, how did I miss that?
You don't need to worry about Cars. You're good.
Yeah,
But
exactly. I'm like, I'm good. But I miss Wally.
But yeah,
Up.
well, I mean, this
and,
one just turned
yeah.
20 years old this year, so there you go.
Yeah, I really have to watch that.
And speaking of anniversaries, this one just turned 30, and this is an absolute classic right here. Well, I am the Pumpkin King.
Okay, that yeah,
Nightmare Before Christmas.
nice.
Nice. Very nice. Watch that on
Classic.
Halloween.
Happy 30th anniversary to that classic.
What kind of movies are you
Exact.
watching right now, Jason?
Like in general, or just like a movie theater.
Yeah, just in general. What do you like to put on? It's Friday night and Jason's having himself a
Mike.
good old time with some
Hey, look who's
popcorn.
there.
What's
Mike.
up,
What's
yo,
up?
you
Hey, man.
son of a bitch? You finished Breaking Bad.
I did. I did. It only took 4 years.
Dude, it took me
That's how it feels.
a year and a half, I
It's
think.
gonna take me probably 4
It
years.
took me like about a month or so to finish it. Like,
Damn, Luke. Hey, Mike, how are you
well, that's
doing,
only
man?
because like it was
Oh,
around
good,
the
man. How
time,
about you?
like, I
I'm
was,
good.
Like
Nice
when I
to
was
meet you,
watching
man.
it,
Yeah, nice
I
to meet
think
you
I
too,
was,
man.
halfway through season 2, I just kind of stopped for a little bit, but then I was like, let me finish this. Like,
Yeah, season 2 is where it kind of lost me for a second, but
but once you get to like season 3, like once you get to like season 3 and stuff like that, that's where the show really starts to pick up.
yeah, at back half of season 3, I'd say.
Especially that
Definitely.
cliffhanger ending in season 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Not a cliffhanger for me. Next episode.
but it's still a cliffhanger ending though. Like,
Yeah, it was really
Yeah.
good.
I
So, yeah,
remember
Jason-
that cliffhanger ending. I was about to click on the next episode, but it was freaking like 1 a.m. and I was like, "Fuck, what do I do?"
That's how they get you.
just like, fuck.
Yeah,
But yeah, what's your go-to genre, Jason?
Right now I'm a bit more into anime. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's this new
Oh, okay.
Miyazaki movie that's coming, The Boy and the Heron. So I'm kind of catching up on the Ghibli movies because it's been a while I didn't watch them.
Dude,
Um,
anime
I
is like
actually
my
got a
blind
good
spot.
anime recommendation for you, Jason.
Which one? What did you say, Zach? Sorry.
I was gonna say anime is like my blind spot, so give me some recommendations for some anime to get me started
Oh,
because I've
that's
never
it.
really seen
I
anime.
think like the Ghiblis. I think like Kiki and the
Yeah, Studio
Delivery
Ghibli,
Service,
like
you know,
Spirited
Studio Ghibli.
Away.
I think because like Studio Ghibli, like they made some movies like that. I feel like it's for the general public, and also some that are more like Japan centric and more like fantasy centric. Like that's if you're really into animes like for a while. But I think like Kiki Delivery Service is a good one to start.
Spirited Away.
yeah.
Give
My
me
name
your,
is
Spirited
uh,
Away, it's kind of complicated at one point, you know. Like I mean, like for someone who never watched really anime or is not really into anime, I feel like Spirited Away, that's like your cherry on the top of the
Well,
cake.
yeah, exactly. And
Yeah,
you also
that's not
got
like
My
maybe
Neighbor
you have to
Totoro.
wait here.
My
Princess
Neighbor
Mononoke, I
Totoro,
think
yeah.
that's one that
Princess
you should,
Mononoke. Yeah, there you go.
definitely
Castle in the
watch.
Sky is another good one.
Yeah, Castle in the Sky. Yeah, that's like more like.
But this one's my utmost recommendation for anime from up on Poppy Hill.
Oh, that I didn't watch. Oh wait,
Right.
oh no, sorry, yeah, I watched that one. Yeah,
This movie's fantastic. Like,
It's
if you guys
cool. It's
love
really
anime
cool.
films, or heck, even if you're just beginners for anime, I recommend this one.
Oh, another one,
All right.
Ponyo. Ponyo is really good. If you like Little Mermaid, you're gonna love Ponyo.
Ponyo. I forgot about Ponyo.
I've heard of
That one's
Ponyo.
so good.
Ponyo,
Ponyo's great.
it's cute, man. Ponyo, that's great.
I'd also recommend Porco Rosso. It's almost like
Yeah.
I gotta
Top
watch
Gun
Porco
for anime.
Rosso.
It's almost like Top Gun but anime. It's like
Yeah.
main.
But I would
character's
also
like a-
recommend. I think
some
it's
sort of
from. I think it's from Hayao Miyazaki, if I remember. Yeah, Hayao Miyazaki. The Wind Rises.
Oh yeah.
I gotta watch that one.
The
All
Wind
right, I
Rises
you know
got
what,
some titles.
fantastic.
But you know, like the later movies of Miyazaki, especially The Wind Rises, that's like really like it's like watching a Martin Scorsese movie. You know, like it takes its time. It's really like about
Yeah.
this is not fantastical anymore. This is really like I think Wind Rises was like it's a real engineer. I think right. It was
Yeah, it was based off
Yeah.
a true story.
Yeah, like it's because
Yeah,
Miyazaki was
so-
really into
And that's interesting that you brought that up, though, Jason. Like, it's like watching a Martin Scorsese movie. That's really interesting that you brought that up because it's like,
it is slow, you know, like it takes a lot of time. Like it's
I mean,
interesting.
that's why
you know,
I mean, that's kind of also why a movie like Killers of the Flower Moon works because it's like, even if it takes its time to like get somewhere where it needs to be, Scorsese is trying to get you invested not only just in the story, but also the people that you're following.
yeah, for
Like-
sure. The only thing I will say about Killers of the Flower Moon, it didn't need to be 3 hours and a half. Like that, honestly, was a challenge.
I
Hey,
could
man.
agree
It
to
was
some
like-
extent, but I
like-
did not feel it at all.
I can cut something about it because I feel like everything is really important, you know. But I'm just like, damn, that was a lot to ask me, you know. Like I'm not saying
Did
it was bad, but it's
Did
just
that
like,
guy
damn.
have to dance for 20 seconds straight? We could have cut that down a little bit, got it down to 3 hours and 25 minutes. I mean,
No,
but
but
then
it's
at
like
the same time, it's like Scorsese has directed long movies before. I mean, he did The Irishman. That was 3.5 hours.
I didn't
so-
watch that. You see, I'm like, no, I'm gonna skip it maybe because it was a lot.
Yeah,
But
and that's
that's
the
because
thing,
I
though.
wasn't invested in The Irishman. Like it didn't really like keep my attention. Killers of the Flower Moon, yes, because I did actually read the book. I didn't finish it though, but I did. I remember when I was at.
That might actually help,
call-
though, for some people.
Yeah, we call that pre-university here. Like, so I was reading that book. I remember, so that's why I was like really interested in Killers of the Flower Moon to see like what's Martin Scorsese.
Yeah,
speaking
and
about it.
especially with these performances that we got in Killers of the Flower Moon,
Yeah, that's really
especially
solid.
from Lily Gladstone, who I thought stole the
Yes.
entire movie.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's bound to get Oscars for sure. I mean,
Yes.
but I mean, I think it's already like going to be running close with Oppenheimer for the Oscars. Like, no
Oh, yeah.
question.
But
But
what you
it-
were saying though, Jason, about the Irishman like not being super invested. I feel like it's always just like the experience about it. Like I'm glad that Killers of the Flower Moon went to the theaters before going to streaming
Yeah.
because I feel like people would actually like pay money and go see the movie in the theater and have that experience. And the Irishman, it's like at the same time, it's kind of like sort of the same thing, but you're watching it at
But
home.
The
so then you
Irishman
have
was
the
only in
time to-
select theaters, so
That is true, but like the Irishman, you just like hit a button and then you're able to watch it. So it's
Yeah.
like you have the convenience of being able to pause it, but you probably will never
and
pick it up
also
because you have the
like
distractions.
because I know there
and
was also
everything,
like
but-
this meme
Yeah, true.
circulating around on Twitter at one point saying like how to watch The Irishman as a miniseries,
Oh,
which may be kind of clever for some, but at the same time, it's like if you guys look at something like Killers of the Flower Moon, it's like you kind of gotta watch The Irishman like one way through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, like I heard that there was this article that said that the studio, I think it's Apple, right?
Yeah.
They're going to sue some of the cinemas because like they actually put a pause during the movie. Like you actually
Yeah,
like
they put an
there was some
intermission.
cinemas that got
Yeah, but I mean,
I read that.
they didn't do a pause for mine, and plus, like, I didn't even
Me
get up a
neither.
single time to even go to the bathroom while watching Killers of the Flower Moon.
No, me neither. It's just I was
Crazy.
tired. I won't lie. Like
I
you
wasn't
know,
even tired. Like, I was too invested to care. Like,
y'all are crazy,
Well-
man. I had freaking, I think 3 bathroom breaks or something like that.
Oh my
I
God,
didn't
that
have to
much?
pause. Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
felt like the movie, like I kind of knew where it was going. I just wanted it to get there a little faster. Like
Yeah,
it
that's the
didn't
thing,
feel
yeah.
like they had
I
one
was
over
too
on the
invested
audience.
to even go to the bathroom. Like, I was
Oh.
just like, my eyes were just glued to the screen, like, pretty much the whole way through.
You know, though,
But I
the
wanted to
third
say,
time,
like-
the third time after I went to the bathroom, I realized what I missed. It was the I came down from Washington to see about these murders. I missed the part, and I was
From
like, that was
Jesse
my favorite part of the
Plemons.
trailer.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
Jesse
was my favorite
Plemons.
part of the trailer, and I missed that. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stick myself
Wait,
down in my seat. I'm not gonna get
ask
up.
Jason, like, did you see Oppenheimer?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, amazing.
Thank
movie.
right.
Mhm.
But you see, like I feel like Oppenheimer. That's how you do a 3 hours movie. Like I'm not like
yeah,
saying like
but
he's
good
better
thing
than
I asked though,
Scorsese, but
because this man down here still has not seen it.
yeah, really.
You need to get
Avengers-
on that, Zach. You need to
Avengers
watch
Endgame
Oppenheimer.
is how you do a 3-hour movie. Suck it, Martin.
Oh yeah, that's for
Um,
sure. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure.
No, I'm
Avengers
kidding,
Endgame
I'm
for
kidding.
sure.
I've
Yeah, I
only
haven't seen it yet,
watched-
but it's
I've
gonna be
only
my
ever
month.
watched Endgame
Comes out
the
this
one
month.
time in the theaters.
Yeah,
I
it's
went
coming
to.
out in like about 2 weeks to physical.
really?
So
Yeah.
No, Endgame
that's
flies by for
that's
me
a day
every time
one.
I watch it.
That's a day one buy for sure, man. Like,
Yeah, I've said it before. The only time I've ever watched Endgame like all the way through is in the theater, and it's kind of a shame because I enjoy the movie a lot, but I've never had the urge to go back and rewatch it all the way through. Like I've watched the last like 45 minutes of the movie a lot, but I haven't sat down and watched
but not
the
like
entire
one
movie all the way
session
through.
to like rewatch it all the way through. Like,
Yeah.
I've only watched it all the way through like 2 times.
Yeah,
And that's it. I have not watched it like all the way through more than twice. Because it's like, dude, I mean, I love Marvel, but it's like, do we really need a 3-hour Marvel movie though? Like,
it was the
I
epic
mean-
conclusion, Luke.
At the
I
time,
mean, I know
yeah,
it was
and at the time,
exclusive,
and
but
at the
it didn't
time,
really need to be 3 hours.
and
Like,
at the time, yes, it did.
Yeah,
Because
it's
I-
that-
but now
I
that
think-
but when I look at it now, it's like, it
Yeah, for
doesn't.
sure. You can cut some stuff. I won't. I
No,
won't
there's
lie.
not a
Like, I
second
would
that
cut
I
out the
would cut.
Professor Hulk bullshit because like the Professor Hulk subject is just stupid.
So you would just cut the whole character?
No, I wouldn't cut the whole character. I'm saying I would cut out the stuff that involved Professor Hulk because it's like it's not necessary.
But you're literally cutting his character, like
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah, you can't cut all the scenes. He introduces time travel.
Yeah, he's pretty important.
tries
in the
to
story. It's
perfect
just the
time travel.
characters kind of.
Okay, how about this? I would have tweaked the stuff with Professor Hulk to make it less cringy. Because a lot of the stuff that involved like Professor Hulk with his comedy, I was just cringing. Like
I was into it.
that?
it wasn't like like this the selfie stuff that was not funny. I was just like, why Marvel? Why?
Me, it's just I miss the Hulk of Avengers. That I won't lie.
Like I like the angrier version of Hulk. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
they
like-
gotta get back to that.
Yeah,
like-
yeah. Hopefully, yeah.
like when it came to like how they introduced Hulk in the like not just in the Incredible Hulk but also in the Avengers. That's the kind of Hulk I wanted to see. But then after that, it was just like they kind of make him more of like the comedy guy, and I was
Yeah.
just like, really? This is what you decided to do? But I mean, hey, they got
And
to turn
also-
more into a joke in Endgame.
I mean, and also the same thing could be said about Bro Thor, but like at least he
No,
had some
No,
funny
we
I
call,
love
no,
Bro
no, he's
Thor.
called
Oh, Bro
Lebowski
Thor.
Thor.
Yeah.
Mike, I'm sorry, Mike. But I get what
Mike,
you're saying because my friend
Mike, and
didn't
we
like
call him Lebowski
Bro
Thor.
either.
Yeah, it's the big Thorbowski. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, the big Thorbowski. You got to keep him.
Yeah, that's true. It's just like I mean, it's like the same thing as Hulk, though. It's like I'd say like the exact same thing. Just like rewrite the character a little bit because it's like just kind of like drags the movie a little bit, honestly. But like,
Like
I don't know.
a lot of his comedy in Endgame was just like, what?
hmm And then the same thing just led to Thor: Love and Thunder being
Oh my god, but that was
shit. But
I don't hate Thor: Love and Thunder.
I watched it 3 times.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, but did you like it?
I
Maybe,
enjoy that movie.
maybe
man. I
someone
enjoy it.
forced you to watch it 3 times.
That's
I
a-
don't
No.
know.
If you look at it for
Free
a
will.
screwball comedy, it's a lot of fun. Like,
Yeah.
Like, it's just like I think like the movie is great, but it's just like honestly like I can't believe that the character I would love to cut is Thor, and I'm like, wait, it's a Thor movie. Why would I like to cut Thor? Because Gore was interesting, Jane was interesting. Thor was just like every time he was there, he was just doing something dumb, and I'm like, oh, come
yeah,
on.
I
Guys,
mean, I
seriously,
know they do make Thor an idiot, but it's like I kind of just sustained my disbelief because when I looked at the poster and like from the trailers and everything, I was like, okay, yeah, this is definitely going to be a comedy.
Yeah, for sure. Like I don't mind Thor being funny. Like that's what make Ragnarok interesting for Thor. You know, like I
And
feel like
that's why
Marvel didn't know what
Ragnarok's my
to.
favorite MCU movie because
Yeah, like
they
I feel like
actually sustained what his character is, and they
Ye-
didn't like.
yeah.
they
I
make
mean,
him
when you watch
like
the
a
two
joke.
first Thor, I feel like they didn't know what to do necessarily with Thor. Like I feel like they didn't know like should he be like yeah, I feel like they didn't have like a clear.
Well, then
path
it's
to-
also the same thing where it's like you have to have someone capable to actually flesh out his character to actually make him interesting.
Well, if you watch Love and Thunder, Thor is going through a life crisis.
yeah.
I mean, that
Over-
explains why they kind of handle him as such an idiot because he's going through a life crisis.
I don't even think
Over
he's
a
an
hammer
idiot
and
in
an
that
axe.
movie.
over a hammer and an axe, but yeah.
It's just in
I was gonna
chill,
say,
you know?
like, because like I said, it kind of depends on like which director you would think is more capable to actually handle the character. Because when it came to Ragnarok, it showed that Taika Waititi was actually capable enough to actually handle the character of Thor.
Yeah.
Alan Taylor had no fucking idea what he was doing with the Dark World. Like he had no idea what he was doing.
Well, I don't know if it was entirely
wouldn't say
him
that.
or if it was.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was entirely him or if it was just Disney because that movie was supposed to be Patty Jenkins, but then they cut her and then rewrote the entire movie and then signed on this other guy. So I don't know if it was entirely him or if it was part him, part Disney.
But then also, Alan Taylor is not the most competent filmmaker. Because I mean, hey, look at fucking Terminator Genesis.
Okay, yeah. All right. I'll give you
Fair
that
point, you see.
I had no clue that he made that, but at the same time, I don't hate Terminator Genesis.
I like some of the first act.
Yeah, me too.
Then it just kind of goes
Yeah,
downhill.
but it kind of baffles me at the same time that a lot of the stuff that they did in that movie, that James Cameron actually greenlit that shit. I was just like, really?
People
Well,
would
they-
say the same thing about Dark Fate, but
They probably asked him to look at the script
But
while
Dark
he
Fate's
was.
a lot better though. Like,
They were probably asking him to look at the script though while he was training his actors in the pool for Avatar: The Way of Water. He was just like, yeah, it's fine, green light, whatever.
maybe
Sigourney
that's
Weaver's
true.
gonna
But
die
also,
if I don't bring her out of the water.
But then I also want to talk about like with the first Thor, Kenneth Branagh directed that one, and he actually did show promise with that one. It's not quite as good as it should be though.
Yeah.
Because
I like it quite a bit.
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
too.
I do too. I mean,
Especially
Kenneth Branagh
his
did a good
direction
job
was
directing
good.
it,
Yeah.
and also I gotta say, Kenneth Branagh is a competent filmmaker. Like,
Like if they
what are the odds of that? Just randomly
wow.
pulled them out.
like honestly, like, if they replace Taika Waititi, which I think it's not a good thing to do because like I mean like everybody can flop, you know. It's like okay, like we love Ragnarok and now we don't like Thor: Love and Thunder and we're gonna scrap him. I feel like that's a bit.
Love and Thunder didn't
That's-
flop though. That's the big
Yeah.
misconception. That
No,
movie made
like
money.
what I mean is like with the audience, sorry, like it didn't connect with the audience, you know. So
yeah,
in
in
that
that
term-
way. It did.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
and
sure.
then people have been
They're
saying
big
like, oh, we
part.
want another director, which, like I said, like I as much as I didn't like really Thor: Love and Thunder, I wouldn't get rid of Taika Waititi. But if they do, I was like, well, bring Kenneth Branagh again. Like, I really liked his.
Yeah, I mean, Kenneth Branagh is
did
a
in
good
the first
filmmaker.
movie. Yeah.
I just
mean,
don't
like-
know if you could go back to that Thor. I don't know if the audience will accept it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you might be right, but then it's like, but I mean, Kenneth Branagh was the first person, like when it came to adapting the character, he was the kind of the first person to bring him into the universe. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But Thor isn't like Thor has moved as a character beyond that place so much, and the audience never really liked that version of Thor. Like those movies were always the ones that were at the bottom of everybody's like ranking lists, and in some cases still is. So I don't think the solution to Love and Thunder is to revert back to that Thor, because I don't think that's what the audience is looking for, what they want. They just wanted a little bit more of a seriousness with the comedy, because the comedy wasn't the issue with Love and Thunder, because people forget that Ragnarok is pretty silly and has comedy in it, and people love Ragnarok generally.
but then at the same time, it also kind of balances its dark tones with it. Like,
Exactly, which is what people kind of wanted from Love and Thunder. So I don't think it's to go the extreme of, oh, we're going back to that Shakespearean Thor, as opposed to this kind of like more lighthearted, goofy Thor. I think there's a good middle ground. Like Infinity War Thor is, I think, what audiences want the most.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
But as I was saying with Kenneth Branagh, like I said, I mean, if you don't give him shit like Artemis Fowl, he's a really good filmmaker.
Oh my god, Artemis Fowl.
Because I mean, we had his Poirot trilogy. I mean, Haunting in Venice.
It's already on Disney Plus, right? Because that I didn't watch yet. So.
Well, it's on Hulu right now. I mean,
Yeah.
but
I
in
almost
Canada, it's
watched
on Disney
it.
Plus.
Wait, why didn't you watch it?
I watched The Haunted Mansion instead. Probably a mistake.
Well, I have to watch that too.
Well, I mean, that's not a bad
I've heard
choice
some good
either,
stuff
but
about
you
Haunted
really
Mansion.
should have been watching A Haunting in Venice.
Haunted Mansion was fine.
Yeah,
Thank you, Zach. It's good.
I just had a rough theater experience with that one. I need to give it another
That-
shot, but at the same time, it's
You
like I
definitely
don't
should.
really want to.
You shouldn't really like always think that like you shouldn't just let the theater experience just douse on your feelings of the
It
film. Because
wasn't
even if I'll tell you this though, I had a terrible, really bad theater experience with Creed 3, but it didn't like do anything with my enjoyment though. Like,
You said though that it affected your Avatar experience though.
but then at the same time, like I still have. I mean, even when I still think about it, I still have the same flaws as my first experience with that.
Anyway, though, I was gonna say it's not entirely the experience. It's just that the experience put me in a bad mood, which made me just irritated with the movie. So it's like maybe just like I don't know, maybe just give the movie itself another chance. But at the same time, I just never really want to because it's not a movie that I want to rewatch.
But
Yeah.
but if you want my personal recommendation, I would say give it another try. Because I mean, it is fun, but at the same time, it's like there's definitely elements of it that I think they definitely could have handled better. For example, the product placement jokes. There was like a bevy of product placement jokes in that film, and as soon as it got to like the 900th like product placement joke, I was like, okay, that's enough.
Not even jokes; they just call it products.
Like I know it's just products, but at the same
That's why
time, those
they
are
did
pretty
mention
much jokes. Like those, because at the same time, like the way that they use it as a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then they
That's
weren't
in-
funny.
That's in Haunted Mansion,
I
right?
mean, there were some that I found
Yeah.
funny, but then at the same time, it was. But then after like the billionth one, it was like, okay, cut it back a little bit. This is too much.
Yeah.
Man.
Because I mean, it got some laughs out of me for sure. I mean, Owen Wilson playing the priest, I thought was perfect casting.
Yeah, he was pretty
Bro,
fun.
one of my friends
But,
just
but,
sent
I think
me-
we already know like who the big standout was. And that's freaking Lakeith.
Danny
Stanfield.
DeVito.
I'd say Lakeith, but Danny DeVito was fantastic.
That's one I think of when I think of that movie. I don't know. I wouldn't watch it again, to be honest.
I mean, I would just say though, Zach, if you have kids and you want to introduce them to like to kind of the spooky stuff, that's a good one to throw
yeah,
on.
like Gateway.
No,
to
they're
Hell.
getting to watch Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island or something. They're not watching that.
Yeah, we done zombie.
But I'm just saying though that is like a good like gateway entrance into basically kind of introducing kids to horror.
Make them watch.
Yeah,
Fear
kind
already.
of.
Make them watch Coraline. It's way better.
Yeah, Coraline's
yeah,
way
Coraline's
better.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No,
And
actually, I wouldn't
Paranorman.
show that to kids. I think it's too. Man, it's too.
Yeah, wait,
It's too
Coraline's a
messed
bit
up,
too
man.
creepy for
Like,
kids.
seriously,
No.
Coraline's
Paranorman.
weird stuff like for kids.
Perfect.
Do Paranorman.
Paranorman's
Paranorman's good too. I like
Paranorman's
Paranorman.
a bit more of a safe bet when it comes to introducing kids to.
Or what is the other like?
Isn't Nightmare Before Christmas a bit too creepy for kids, or is it a?
was
or is
kinda
it a
creepy
I
safe
when
watched
I was a
that. I
kid.
watched that like every day after school when I was like 8. So
Oh wow.
I think that's.
But that
weird.
movie but that movie creeped me out as a kid. Like it wasn't
Multiverse
because
of
of the
Madness
skeletons.
is kind of creepy.
What?
Multiverse of Madness is kind of creepy.
Yeah, that movie is
Little
pretty
bit.
creepy.
Yeah,
I'm not
actually,
gonna lie.
it is. Wait, what's the name
And I
of
think you probably
the?
know why. It's because of that. Isn't it because of that scene, like when Wanda just crawls out of the mirror, just looking like an Evil Dead character? Like
That's
Jesus,
definitely
Yeah,
one
that's
of them.
One of them.
that is creepy. Like,
How about Zombie Strange with all the demons pulling at him?
oh god.
That's what I was thinking about.
But I mean, yeah, for sure. Because I mean, I love Zombie Strange in that movie. Like when he appeared in the third act, I was like, dude, Zombie Strange.
That was
Heck
cool.
yes, dude. I mean, but I kind of figured it was gonna come though, because I mean, Sam Raimi.
They set it up, yeah.
Yeah.
The very
Multiverse
bad
of
Exactly.
ending.
And also the
Madness
fact
has
that it's
gotten so
made
much
by
worse
Sam
over
Raimi,
time.
who is before making comic book films was famous known for making scary movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love Sam Raimi to come back. Seriously, I know people again. They had issues with a Multiverse of Madness, but I don't know, man. I liked what he did. Like at least like from like visual wise and everything, I really love what he did.
Yeah, I enjoy it, but honestly, it's just gotten like a lot worse for me over time. I think it's gone down from like a 9 out of 10 to a 6 out of 10 for me. I think.
Well,
Oh.
you were really high on it the first time. you
Oh.
watched it.
Yeah.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, I used to freaking like love that movie, and then over time, I think when I got around to like my
It's
third
been a
watch
year,
of it,
man.
I know.
How many times did you watch it?
I think I watched it like three times,
All right.
and then just like
I've seen it like
thinking on
6 times right now.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know.
I mean,
I think I've only
like,
seen
and
it twice.
anytime I've thought about Multiverse of Madness, it's like my thoughts don't really change. Like,
I
Yeah.
think I've
I'm
seen
gonna
it.
be real. Like,
2
my
times.
thoughts really don't change with that movie.
Oh.
Wait,
Same can be said
speaking-
with
speaking
Wakanda
of,
Forever. Same
wait,
can be
speaking
said
of-
with Wakanda Forever. Like,
Speaking
my
of
thoughts
amazing
don't change.
trailers of the year, Echo. Man, that trailer really.
I have not seen
That
that
trailer,
but it's
I didn't
bro,
expect
like,
that.
If you guys say the trailer is so good, it's like I need to see that. Like what the hype is about.
Man,
I don't think
How
watched
am
that
I
trailer all the
excited
way
for
through.
Echo? I don't understand how it happened.
I don't think I ended up watching the Echo trailer all the way through.
really?
But yeah,
Here-
I want to
here's
talk about.
Here's the thing about Echo's
Sneaky,
trailer, though, is it has a real shock value to it because no one was expecting the tone and the kind of vibe that trailer was going to give off. And TVMA was also a very shocking surprise, and what they were able to show in the trailer alone for a Marvel Disney Plus show, at least in Canada, was also very shocking. So the trailer could be very manipulative. Like that might not represent what the show is at all because it's very Kingpin central in the trailer. But for going like from I don't give a crap about Echo to just like clicking on that trailer and kind of being like, what is this? It was
Right?
mind
Yeah,
blowing.
it was really cool,
Mhm.
yeah.
I was gonna say, like, talking about great trailers. Okay, let's talk about more trailers from this year. Like, what do you think was the trailer where it's like when you saw it, you were like, "Yep, gotta see it."
Mission
Holdovers.
Impossible, Dead Reckoning for me. Like,
Dumb Money.
I
I
haven't
never saw the
watched
trailer for Dumb Money.
it. Yeah.
Shit.
What?
Yeah, they didn't watch a trailer.
Bro, I love Dumb Money.
Didn't watch the movie. Didn't watch any trailer of it. So yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me wait. Since because you guys didn't see the trailer for Dumb Money, I'm like, holy fucking shit! Like, it's in character. Like,
Okay. I was like, is that it?
'cause there's like, dude, it's Mike would know this because him and I have both seen it. It's pretty damn vulgar. All right,
Really? Okay.
All right.
it's pretty damn vulgar. But I mean,
But yeah,
I
it's
mean,
really
I'm pretty
popular.
sure you guys know the story, like about basically what the movie's about. Like,
Meme stock, right? Something like that.
yeah, the GameStop stock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
'Cause,
no,
it's pretty crazy.
I've heard
like,
about it, but I haven't checked it out. I don't even think my theater got
Mike
it.
is
I don't think
standing
it was at
still.
my theater.
Yeah, my
Oh, he's
theater like
gross.
had it like for 2 weeks or 3, and then they removed it completely. So
I don't even
I
know if my
saw-
theater's
I-
gonna get the holdovers. I've been checking their website, and they still haven't posted a time for it yet. So
Neither of my theaters are. It makes me sad.
man.
Yeah,
Sucks,
none of his
man.
theaters are playing the holdovers.
it's too small of a film.
That sucks.
Or I guess they're taking Paul Giamatti's quote from the trailer and just kind of putting that into there so that way it doesn't come in like, "Do not cross the Rubicon."
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I remember
I
one.
kind of just
trailer.
feel like they're doing that, like, because it's like they don't want it to comment, so they're just like, "Do not cross the Rubicon."
Yeah, maybe.
Yo, speaking of trailers,
That's right. But that movie looks so fun. Like, are you looking down my shirt? No. Yes. You're gonna get me fired.
GM Light saying that they've unfortunately been fooled by trailers that look better than the movie, and Ant-Man 3 as an example. I liked Ant-Man Quantumanium, but that trailer was just full of lies of what the movie was going to
Yeah,
be about.
that's kind of true. But Pet Cemetery
Yeah.
Bloodlines, I did not see the trailer for it. Movie sucked anyways.
I was about to say, speaking of a trailer that hyped me, and I didn't know nothing about it, Godzilla -1. That looks insane.
I saw that trailer the other
Well, I
day.
was
and
gonna say,
very intrigued.
another
Yeah,
movie
me
that
too.
I was gonna say another movie that I was trying to stay away from the trailers until I got it at a movie, and I was like, "Yep, I'm hyped. I knew I was really hyped for it." Saw X. Like, I got that trailer in front of Expend for Bullshit. That's what I'm gonna call it now because that movie is legit
Expendables.
bullshit.
Expendables.
It's Expend for Bulls. It's not called Expendables.
Expend
It's
for Bulls.
For Bulls.
Expend for
balls.
balls.
Yes, I got the trailer for Saw X in front of Expend for Bulls, and I was like, dude, this looks good. And what would you know? In my opinion, I've seen it twice now. I think it's the best one.
Yeah, I've been hearing like
10 movies out of that franchise, and
Wow.
that's the best one. Like,
yeah, I've been hearing that a lot. Like I only watched Spiral and the first Saw, and now Saw X, and it's really good. Like I think for me, it's like equal with the first one. It's really really good. I did like
I love
Spiral.
it.
I know
With
many
John
people don't like
Kramer,
Spiral, but I
like,
love
this time with John Kramer being the protagonist, I was like,
Yeah,
this is exactly what the first 3 films should have been, having him be the protagonist.
yeah, definitely.
That first movie is like a really, really high, like 9.5 out of 10 for me. So
Wow.
like it's gonna be hard freaking competition for Saw X to beat that one, but I have faith.
But I've been hearing like people put it like their second or third best in the Saw franchise. So
Yeah.
it's-
But Saw X is definitely my favorite for sure. 'Cause
But
it's
what do you
like-
think about Spiral?
I really like Spiral.
I love Spiral.
That one grew on me. Like,
Yeah, me too. I was
I
like,
mean,
that's really
yeah,
fun.
I mean, it's got
It was really
it's got
good.
issues for sure, but I don't think it's like as bad as some people made it out to be.
Yeah, I thought the scene where Will Smith slapped Chris Rock's character was kind of weird. But
yeah, true. I forgot.
well,
about
that may not have been the movie. I don't know. I've never seen it.
No.
I can't believe there's 10 Saw movies. I'm just like sitting here like there's 10 of those.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well,
Right.
Zach, I mean, I know you're not like the best person with gore, but you're definitely not gonna like Saw X because that was
Oh,
not for
yeah.
the squeamish.
Oh yeah, it is
Yeah, I
good.
kind of figured if I didn't see
It
it.
is not for the squeamish, dude. Because, well, actually, no, I'm not gonna give any of the traps away, unless you've seen one of the clips, which is the eyeball trap. The eyeball trap, like basically, a guy just has to turn a couple of knobs and it pulls his fingers up, and if he runs out of time, his eyeballs get sucked through like a vacuum. Like he has like 2 vacuum tubes that are like connected to his eyeballs.
The poster.
When he runs out of time, they get sucked through.
It doesn't sound like the worst way to go in a Saw movie.
Because
But
Spiral
there
had
is worse
some-
though,
some
but
very
there is
gory
worse
stuff.
as the film goes on though. There is worse.
Yeah, does his eyes get sucked out of his head?
Yep.
There's
Yep.
something about the
That
head.
happens.
Way to go. Way
There's
to go.
There was a clip for it, dude. So it's not spoiling anything.
Yes, it is, dude. I didn't watch any of the clips, and they probably
You don't even
shouldn't
know
be
who the
online.
guy is. Don't even act
Exactly.
like you know.
Thank you,
I
Zach.
saw him in the trailer, but I didn't see his eyes get ripped out. Jesus.
Well, they
See,
didn't
there's still
technically get
some mystery.
ripped out. They were sucked out.
Same difference.
Freaking vacuum.
Same difference. They get
Like-
yoinked out.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever watch that movie.
But,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
but like
gonna-
I said though, dude, there's worse traps when it comes to not just when it comes to Saw X, but just when it comes to the Saw franchise. Like, dude, one of the ones I can think of is in like Saw 3 with the angel trap. Mike remembers
Oh.
this one, the angel trap, when it comes to
Shit, what's it called? The rack?
dude,
That
the rack is intense. Like where the
Mhm,
guy's
the
like
rack.
both arms are getting twisted. Like,
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
but the angel trap's
rib
the one
cage
I
shit.
think of though, because you have like a woman's that like a woman whose rib cage basically like the device is hooked into her rib cage, and basically she has 1 minute to get the key out of a jar of acid.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out of here for tonight, guys. So peace
All right,
out.
see
Oh,
you later,
all right.
buddy.
Before we spoil it,
See you later, man.
no, okay. Take care, Mike, man.
But yeah, but now that he's not here, now I guess we can go into a little bit
Since
of
when is
spoilers
his name
back.
Mike?
Oh, he told us like
Okay.
he told me like about a month ago or so.
I'm like, Mike?
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
this-
Isn't his
but-
channel movies and
Movies and
something?
trains,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
trains.
Yeah,
that-
but
that's
he's
it.
now switching it to Mike's reviews and analysts. Like,
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So,
Okay,
kinda
good to
why,
know his
so-
But I
name.
did like movies and train studios or something like that. I think it was. It was.
yeah,
cool.
that was his name before. But anyways, I was gonna say now that he's gone, I can finally talk a little bit more.
Well, I don't know.
about
Maybe he's in the
Saw
chat.
X.
Maybe he's in the chat.
No, he's not gonna. do
He's
that.
in the chat, spoiling it.
So yeah, another trap that happens. There's a scene. So basically, there's this woman that has like this little string. Jason remembers this one. She has like a little string that she has to use on the thigh of her leg to cut it
Oh
off.
yeah. Oh fuck that, man. Yeah, I
Just
remember.
just try to cut it off, and then put this like little thing inside, like right here on the inside of it to get some blood out to survive. But the one that really got me kind of squeamish, and believe me, I don't get too squeamish when it comes to gore movies, like in scary movies at all. The explosives trap, basically, where the guy has like these little like clips or something like that to like pretty much taped to his hands. Like he has tape all around his arm, and he only has like those things, and basically he has 2 explosives around his arms, and he has to cut the wires. Like he literally has to go into his arms with that little cutter to basically cut the wires of the explosives.
Doesn't sound as bad
I
as the
don't lie.
explosive in Jackass.
Oh my God.
In that porta potty, I think I'd rather take my chances with Jigsaw.
Are you sure about that? Because you literally have to cut through your arms to do that, though.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
like
just-
after
that's
that, you don't have any
nasty.
arms. Like
That's
seriously,
nasty.
like you're gonna pop a lot of veins. Forget it. Like I remember the one that was so nasty was the one with the head. Like he had to remove a piece of his brain.
Yeah, he
Like,
had
you
to,
know,
like,
but the
remove a
way it
piece
was
of his-
shot,
like, he
that
had to
was
basically cut his head open.
yeah.
Like he had to like cut a part of his scalp open to get like a piece of his brain out.
Yeah, that was messed up.
Yuck.
Yeah,
Hey, look, GM Light is asking us a question.
good riddance. Thank you,
I
thank you,
know we
thank
have a
you, GM,
question,
for saving
but
his
we're talking
day.
about Saw, so
Just a bunch of
been kind of on a
Gross
loop lately. But are you guys feeling? Are you fellows compiling most anticipated 2024 list yet? I can already tell you my most anticipated film of 2024, Doom Part 2.
Yeah, let's see if
yeah,
anything comes out in 2024. Let's see
Well,
what
also
those aspects are up to.
the new Coen Brothers film, Drive Away Dolls. I'm also really excited for. Like, for damn sure, I'm really excited for that one.
What are your what are Dune Part 2? You said, and what else?
Drive Away Dolls.
That's on February, I believe, right?
Yeah, it's in February. The new
Okay.
Coen Brothers movie.
Deadpool
Yeah.
3,
Oh, yeah.
Hoping for Deadpool 3, but let me.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, I didn't watch that trailer yet. Yeah, true. I have to watch that. For me, it will be I mean, aside of everything you named, Garfield. I'm actually excited for that. I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
Chris
Garfield.
Pratt voicing Garfield.
Yeah, I want
Let's
to see
go,
that.
dude.
Honestly, I want to see that. I can't wait. Oh, and
I
Sonic
mean,
3.
him,
Oh my god, what's
him playing as Mario was really skeptical for a lot of people, but what do you know? He was
Yeah.
fantastic as Mario.
Now he's Garfield. Yeah, Sonic 3. Sonic 3.
But
I'm
then,
really excited.
but then we also kind of thought about like fan castings for Mario. One of my picks was actually Jason Schwartzman. If you guys don't know Jason Schwartzman from like Across the Spider-Verse, he was the
Oh,
Spot.
okay, yeah.
Mhm.
And then obviously he's pretty much well known in Wes Anderson's flicks a lot of the times. But his most notable non-Wes Anderson film is Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
They're getting a
But it's
Netflix.
the seventh evil X,
Sure, right?
Gideon Graves.
They're getting a Netflix show about that, right? Scott Pilgrim, I believe.
Yeah,
Yep,
and the cast is coming to do it.
And Jason Schwartzman is reprising his role as Gideon Graves.
Wow. All right.
I mean,
Nice.
the entire cast is coming back. Michael Cera's coming back. Chris Evans is coming back.
Yeah.
So Brie Larson's also
Brie
coming
Larson,
back
yeah.
for that one. So they're
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Seriously. Luke?
Hello.
Technical problem.
I think we lost him. It's our stream now. We own this stream.
What the hell
Yeah,
happened?
exactly.
Talk about whatever we want. Oh, he's back.
He's back.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, we own this stream.
Oh,
can
now we
talk-
own it. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go into the chat. Let's see what's going on here. We got
Wait, we could
Spoiler
actually.
King.
Oh, yeah, true. You're right. I didn't even know.
There we
let's
go.
see here.
Okay.
Oh,
It's fixed
okay.
up. I was gonna say,
Controls
when it
back to
comes
you.
to, yeah. Wait, why did I somehow forget what I was talking about?
I don't know. What were you talking
Oh
about?
wait, I was talking about with the Scott Pilgrim anime series
Yeah.
coming out. The cast is coming back, like Jason Schwartzman, Chris Evans, Michael Cera, Brie Larson also
Yeah.
Mhm.
coming
Yep,
back.
that's right.
So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Let me see. I did on Video Junkie, and I already pre-ordered that Criterion. So there you go.
Hey.
Let's see. What are some movies you guys have seen recently? Some notable recent first-time watches for me are Rosemary's Baby, awesome.
Oh,
Killers of the Flower Moon, excellent. Grindhouse, talking about Planet Terror and Death Proof. That Grindhouse double feature that Robert Rodriguez and Tarantino did. And Marathon Man.
I watched recently Killers of the Flower Moon and Sound of Freedom. I didn't watch that, so I watched it recently. It was actually it was okay. It was fun. I liked it.
Yeah, I heard that
Oh,
one
yeah,
was
and also,
That movie got a lot of controversy.
yeah, I know. Also, the other one I watched.
I did watch
I
Outlaw
watched
Johnny
Nowhere.
Black.
Do you know the movie Nowhere on Netflix? It's in a Spanish movie. Like there's this woman she's trapped in a container, and
Oh
her
yeah,
container
I did
goes
watch
out,
that one
I
last
think,
month.
on the sea. It was
Yeah,
actually
not
pretty
a fan.
interesting. Yeah, I know, but it was
I
pretty
wasn't a big
interesting.
fan.
Oh, you
But,
didn't like it?
I thought it was okay, but I wasn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was interesting. It was like I didn't have nothing to do. So,
But I was gonna say, I did watch Outlaw Johnny Black from the same creators as Black
Okay.
Dynamite, which is one of my favorite spoof movies. And Outlaw Johnny Black is not quite on the levels of Black Dynamite, but it is so much fun.
What about you, Zach? What did you watch?
I watched
Oh
The
wait, I
Perfect
almost
Murder.
forgot to mention.
Oh my bad, Luke.
I'm sorry to cut you off though, Zach.
Oh, that's fine. My movie from like the
I did
90s.
recently
so.
watch. I finally checked out The Last Castle.
Okay.
If you guys are looking for hidden gems, this is my utmost recommendation as of right now. Is The Last Castle.
Alright.
The Last Castle. All right.
And dude, look at this cast: Robert Redford, James Gandolfini, Mark Ruffalo, Delroy Lindo,
Not bad, yeah.
and also Clifton Collins Jr. is in this one too. There you
Nice.
No, that's
go.
Castle.
Not gonna say anything else. Just check it out.
All right.
And then
Sounds
let's
good.
see. How excited are you for Napoleon?
Quite excited.
Yeah, quite excited. Yeah.
That's this month too, right? I'm definitely gonna see that.
Yeah, this month.
Yeah, November
So-
22nd is when it's coming out. I'm
I
really
think
excited for
before
Napoleon.
Napoleon, you have Wish, I believe, and then it's Napoleon and.
Oh crap! Is Wish this month?
Yeah, this
Yeah,
month.
Wish is
too.
coming out this month. I'm also
Yeah.
really looking forward to that one too.
Yeah, you have Hunger Games, Trolls, Next Goal Wins. If I remember correctly, I think it's in November.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, nice goal wins. I've been looking
Thanksgiving,
forward to.
Napoleon, Wish, and
Got a lot, dude.
I think I'm missing a movie. There's a movie I'm missing that it's actually.
Yeah, good month.
Yeah, exactly. Good. But December, it's even worse. Like at least you have Godzilla.
I know we
you
got
have
Wonka coming out. We got
Wonka, Aquaman, Rebel Moon.
Ferrari.
Yeah, we got
Aquaman, yeah.
Ferrari.
Yeah, we got
Well,
Ferrari.
well, for me, The Boy and the Heron, which is a big deal. Like it's Ghibli.
I think Silent Night is also coming out. The one with Joel Kinnaman.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
I think Silent Night's also coming
Oh, there's
out.
also Chicken Run, I believe, the second
Oh
one.
yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
yeah.
Chicken Run. I cannot
Chicken
wait
Run,
for Chicken
yeah.
Run.
The Color Purple.
Oh
Oh,
why
yeah,
did I
the
forget about
musical.
I'm really excited for The Color Purple.
What's this movie with Emma Stone?
Poor
it's
Things.
Yeah, exactly. Poor Things.
I'm
yeah.
really excited for Poor Things.
That's
I
December
love
too.
Yorgos
Like
Lanthimos.
it's already booked.
It looks weird.
It's gonna
but
be
I mean-
impossible to cover every movie. In
But
this
Which is
movie.
good because 2024 might be pretty bare for movies.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, especially like the
So it's like,
beginning.
you'll have more time to cover the new
Yeah,
releases that
true.
you missed.
That's
So
true. It's
Yeah.
true.
let's see. So
Oh, yeah,
Video Junkie's
Migration,
excited for
Migration
Part
also.
2. Furiosa. Oh yes,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right. I'm really
Yeah,
excited. I'm
Furiosa,
really
yeah.
excited for.
Oh yeah,
Furiosa.
Mickey 17. Yes, Bong Joon Ho. Yes, his movies are
Yep. But I was gonna say
Joker's
with
next
Furiosa. If you guys
year,
don't
that's
know,
right.
Joker.
if you guys don't know
yeah.
for Furiosa, Anya Taylor-Joy is playing as Furiosa.
Yeah, Anya Taylor-Joy.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm excited about that.
And then Joker. I'm excited for Joker too.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh yeah, I'll
Uh,
be there.
Where would Joaquin Phoenix rank in your favorite actors list? Top 10 for sure. Like
I gotta see
I've
more
always
of his
Phoenix
stuff.
is fantastic.
I've only seen him as Joker. Like I don't think I've
So
seen
you
a lot
haven't
of his
seen like
work.
Walk the Line. You haven't seen Gladiator.
Nope.
Anything like that.
Ooh,
Damn. dude.
Gladiator's great. You gotta watch Gladiator.
Yeah, I know. There's a second one coming next year, actually. So
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, but
Let's see. When my vid drops, there's a high percent that I'm with Mel on Deadpool in number 1, but I haven't decided. There you go.
yeah, that
Grindhouse was an interesting experience. I surprisingly preferred Planet Terror or Death Proof. The favorite part of it overall was the fake trailers, especially don't. Oh yeah, that's right, the fake trailer for Thanksgiving. Like that's actually what the movie Thanksgiving that's coming out is actually based on. Is that fake trailer from the Grindhouse movies?
Oh, okay.
So little fun facts for you guys in case you guys don't know.
yeah, Death Proof is kind of a disappointing Tarantino film, but the second half with that car chase,
like the last
is
hour for the
amazing.
car chase is
Yeah.
fantastic.
It's really good.
That's kind of what elevates that movie. That's kind of what elevates that film from being like to actually being pretty good is because of that last hour.
It's got a pretty bad first half.
First half's not
lie.
very good, honestly. Like it's
No.
it's passable, but then when it gets to the last hour, it just elevates it.
Yeah, it just gets going.
Yep. Michael 101591. What's up, Michael?
man?
What's up?
Michael 101591.
Says, I'm going to see Napoleon, but not too confident in how good it'll be. Ridley Scott is very hit and miss. I can agree with you in
Yeah.
some ways. He's pretty hit and miss. But if you think about someone like Gladiator or The Last Duel,
The
man's a
Last
genius.
Duel is where I go to. Yeah, he's great with period pieces.
Wait, you've seen The Last Duel, Zach?
Yeah, I love The Last Duel.
I've seen it too.
Thank
It's actually
God,
really good.
dude. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know why we never talked about that one. Like,
I just watched. I know I watched it last year, but hey, what are you doing? Get off that. My dog's pulling on my
dog
cord.
duties.
Off the cord. There you go. Yeah, no, I saw it last year, but I didn't like review it or anything. I just watched it one rainy afternoon, and then I don't think I really talked about it after that. So that's probably why.
Well, it's because I kind of never really brought it up again because it's like, I don't know. I really do need to rewatch The Last Duel.
Yeah, it was good.
Really good, dude. Like, but then at the same time, it's actually kind of hard to watch in certain aspects. If you guys know what I'm talking about, Jeesh. Like, but speaking of hard watches, I also want to answer one of the other questions from Home Video Junkie. I recently did watch The Nightingale from Jennifer Kent, the same director that did the Babadook. Holy shit, was that a tough watch? Like, if you guys,
Babadook
if
is
you
really
guys have
good.
seen The Nightingale, you guys would know guys would know why I say that. Holy crap!
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Like there
Never heard of
were.
it.
I'll just say it like this: there were 2 sexual assault scenes that just left me speechless. Like I almost
Okay.
felt traumatized just watching it.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Nasty.
sounds awful.
It's
Hey,
a
but
great
wait.
film though. Like the film itself is fantastic, but those two, like those two scenes, I was just like, I can't, like, I can't.
Fair
But
enough.
anyways, I need to see Grindhouse. My Best Buy has it, and next time I go there, I gotta pick it up. Yep. Well, speaking of Best Buy is doing their Black Friday stuff, so there you go.
Very.
And I already ordered 6 titles for Black Friday, so there you go. You got Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee classic, Vacation. It clarified National Lampoon's Vacation, the good one.
Oh yeah, with Chevy Chase.
Yeah, I think you're all fucked in the head. We're 10 hours from the fucking fun park, and you want to bail out. Yeah, I love that movie. And then Rebel Without a Cause with James Dean. May he
Ooh,
rest
love
in
it.
peace. And then we got Pulp Fiction.
Tarantino.
It's another classic. Wait, you've never seen Pulp Fiction?
No, I said Tarantino. That's good. No, of course I've seen it.
Thank God. Dude.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Don't worry, I've seen that one. Yeah,
Okay, because
but I've seen it last year, so I was really late.
If you have not seen Pulp
I've seen it last year though. I was really late, but I've seen it finally.
Okay, good. Whoa, that was a
Luke was
That was
about
cool.
to kick me out of
Pulp
this.
Fiction.
You were about to vanish.
Yeah, it was like, no, don't ever come
Where'd
here
Jason
until you
go?
watch this.
And then
Yeah.
the 1978 film Battlestar Galactica, and then I ordered a classic, Home Alone.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
I don't have a lot of physical media. Like, wait, I have
Like,
this
bro,
one.
I had dude when I saw that Home Alone went down in price for like $12 on 4K, I was like, yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, okay.
That's
Like,
awesome.
I absolutely had to grab it.
This was
Like,
my first
seriously.
physical media that I ever had.
Nice. Batman Beyond.
Joker.
Batman Beyond.
Classic.
This was the
That's
first
great.
one.
Return
I
of the
still have
I
Joker.
was gonna say, be a good little fella now and open the door.
Man, I would love to see
And then
a
he gets,
Terminator
and then he gets
Genesis.
shot with a BB gun in the balls.
Man, I would love to see
Talking
Terminator
about
Genesis.
two different movies at the same time.
My bad.
I know, but it's like, bro, I just had to quote that moment from Home Alone. Like, I love Home Alone.
Who doesn't?
Seriously, who does not love Home Alone?
It's so amazing, Home Alone. But I
Look
hate
what
the
you
3
did, you
and
little
4.
jerk.
But I hate 3 and 4. Like that.
Yeah.
I like 3.
I don't know.
Honestly, I like 3.
Nostalgic for 3. I watched it as a kid, but even as a kid, I knew it wasn't as good.
You know, I
it's
remember Zach.
definitely not as good though, but the booby traps are really creative.
Yeah, that's really good. I remember
You
Zach.
gotta
in one
admit
of-
that the booby traps are a lot of fun in Home Alone 3.
I think it was in your stream, Luke, that Zach actually asked us, like, hey, when was the first time you realized that movies can be bad?
Yeah, I
And
love that.
it was like
question.
either Home Alone or The Sandlot. I'm like, yeah, those movies really.
It was a Home Alone. It was Home Alone
Fuck
4 for
them.
sure. Because it's like, dude, with what they did, with the robbers, I was just like, what the hell were they thinking?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
bad.
Making French Stewart be Marv. Or
He's
no,
dressed like Harry.
Yeah, exactly. He's dressed
What
like
the
Harry, and
heck?
he's Marv.
How hard is it to get him in the right wardrobe
Oh my god.
or change the name?
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
Let's see.
Hey, by the way, Zach, what are
God, I did
the
it.
movie theater chains in your area? Cineplex, I suppose.
Just Cineplex. Yep.
Just
See,
Cineplex.
Joaquin
Yes,
Phoenix's
Cineplex
performance in
is
Johnny
like
Cash
Canada
and
wide.
Walk the Line was absolutely incredible. He basically was Johnny Cash reincarnated. I agree.
Haven't seen it, but I hear good things.
Oh, okay.
Babadook is a great film, definitely from the Grammy of Home Video Junkie. You need to see The Nightingale. I'm just gonna say that. Who's the director you feel bad for when their movie got ruined by studio interference? Neil Marshall for Hellboy. Because I love Neil Marshall as a filmmaker because he did The Descent and Dog Soldiers. But the studio just blew that movie. Like, completely.
I would go either
I would
Sam
also
Raimi.
say for sure Zack Snyder for Justice
Yeah.
League.
I was about to say either Zack Snyder or Sam Raimi for Spider-Man.
Sam
3
Raimi,
or
yes,
Zack
also.
Snyder.
I would agree.
Schumacher for Batman and Robin.
Oh.
There, yeah, I would agree with you.
Yeah.
Let's see. I bought Gran Turismo today. One of my favorites from
Nice.
this year. Scrooge, a Bill Murray Christmas classic. on
Classic.
4K. Dude, I'm gonna probably pick up Gran Turismo tomorrow, dude. That movie's awesome.
It is good.
Better than I thought it would be. I really
Yeah,
enjoyed
me too,
that.
yeah.
And also, I mean, I understand people's point in saying that it would work better as a documentary than as a biopic.
Yeah.
But this is my argument. if it was a documentary, we wouldn't get as thrilling of racing sequences if it wasn't a biopic.
Yeah.
True.
Because the racing sequences will have you on the edge of your seat as you're watching it. Like it is so. Neil Blomkamp knew what to do. Like I'll just say he knew what to do.
Wait, since you guys are there, I wanted to know because I put on my community post a poll about which one was better, Blue Beetle or Gran Turismo for you.
Gran Turismo.
Blue Beetle for me.
Oh wow, okay, you see we have a wow.
Yeah, we're definitely differentiated with that one, but it's,
No, but actually
yeah.
it's fun because like that's what it's 50-50 right now. So you see.
yeah, it's 50-50, but I mean, but don't get me wrong though. I love Gran Turismo. I mean, I saw that one twice. So
Nice.
Yeah, both of them were really good.
like,
You had
dude,
him in,
like when
month
it
of
came to the
August.
racing sequence, dude, when it came to that final racing sequence at 24-hour Le Mans, bro, I don't think I've ever cheered louder in a movie than with that scene right there when he won the race.
But I remember like the race movie that really got me like was Ford v Ferrari. That was really like
Oh my god, I love that movie.
good. So that's why like I feel bad for Gran Turismo because I was always like, this is not Ford v Ferrari, and I'm like I shouldn't compare both of them. But it was like the first
But this
race
is completely different than Ford v
Yeah, I know,
Ferrari.
I know.
Like, it's
And
similar in a sense that it's based off the true
like my
story.
expectations was a bit too high, and I'm like, damn, man, poor Gran Turismo.
Yeah, I mean, I get you. But at the same time, it's like you can compare them in the fact that they're based on true stories, but you can't compare them in the fact that Ford versus Ferrari is not based off of video games. The fact that Gran Turismo is based off of the popular PlayStation games.
Yeah, I own it. I still
and I
have Gran
want
Turismo
to.
one.
And also, fun fact: I've never played those games. Like
I
I've
had
never
the
played
first and
anything Gran
second one.
Turismo.
I only
Yeah,
have the
me
I
first
neither.
and
wanted
second
to
one.
though, but it's like, but I'm not a PlayStation person. Like,
What are you, a Nintendo? Oh yeah,
yep,
yeah,
I'm a
of course.
Nintendo guy.
Why am I asking that? Of course. Of
Dude,
course.
and
Why am
I was
asking?
gonna say also with some of the stuff I was gonna show, I did grab off of eBay 2 Nintendo 64 games. So yeah, I'm that old school. Like here's my Nintendo 64 controller.
Nice. That's
Love
nostalgic.
it. Man, my
I
two
love
games.
the Nintendo 64, and then I
Man,
got
my two
so I
games
got,
on the N64, Super Smash Bros. And the Donkey Kong. That was good, man.
but I'll just show you what I got as of right now before I show you the 2.
Zach, I know you're not a video game person. Let's say like that. Yeah, I remember you said
I
on your
haven't
streams-
played a video game in a very long time.
Oh yeah, me neither. Like it's been a while.
It wouldn't hurt to go for a walk down memory lane playing some games, dude.
Like
If
you know,
I,
I want to switch. Like I want to switch. I think in July. I still didn't open it yet. So it's
Oh,
been
really?
it's been a while. I didn't play video games. Yeah, like it's sitting there. Like my friends
Like,
are like, "Yo, just give it to me, or I'm gonna
As
buy
of right
it."
now, like before I show my 2 new ones, here's my stack of Nintendo 64 games.
Oh damn. Okay.
Wow.
I got Mortal Kombat 4.
Nice. Okay.
This game is a lot of fun. And then we got Diddy Kong Racing, which is one of the best racing games on the system.
Nice.
That is good. Yeah.
And then we got Mario Golf, which is a lot of fun. And then what Jason was pointing out, Donkey Kong 64. Absolute classic. I love that game.
Classic.
Very challenging, though. It's a very challenging game. But it's a
Definition
lot
of
of fun.
classic.
And then we
no,
got
I love
another Mario sports title, Mario Tennis.
Oh yeah, Mario Tennis. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. The first ever game released on the Nintendo 64, Super Mario 64.
Played that. I love that.
Classic.
One of the greatest games of all time. This game is so much fun. Like, I mean, again, challenging, yes, but is it fun? Absolutely.
Yeah.
That game is so fun. And then we got Mario Party and Mario Party 2.
Nice.
Both great games, and I do need to grab a Mario Party 3 to complete that.
Well, it must cost a lot today, though.
And I think I found one on eBay for like $18. So,
It's been a long time since I've seen these games.
but then I saved the best game on the system, in my opinion, for last. Because on the system and probably in general, this is probably my favorite game.
It's
Like,
either
ever.
Link or Super Smash. No.
It's Mario Kart 64.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
my
love
bad,
this game
yeah,
so
true.
much. This is my favorite game on the Nintendo 64. The graphics are incredible, and a lot of the courses that they give you in this game are amazing. Like, and they're a lot of fun to play. Like, you get 8 great
Nice.
characters, and there you go. And I'll show you the 2 new games I got today. When I got this one today, I got the other one yesterday. So I got Jet Force Gemini,
Okay,
which is basically, I heard it was a bug killing game. So it was like, yeah, I have to get this game. And I've heard a lot of good things, and it's from the same company that distributed or that published Donkey Kong 64, Rareware. So,
Okay.
and then Jason, you pointed this out, Super Smash Brothers.
You need
Nice.
to.
I finally got Super Smash Bros. I really do like this game, but it's pretty difficult compared to playing it on the Switch.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Because I played it quite a bit on the Switch, but on the Nintendo 64, starting to get used to like the controls again, and also trying to play the game, a little bit. It's kind of tricky, but it's a really good game. Like,
It is.
yeah, some great stuff. But also, you want to know a cool? Also, here's a cool Game Boy Advance game I got not too long ago. The classic NES series of the original Super Mario Brothers.
Nice.
Look at that.
I
Look
used
at
to have
thing.
that.
The classic NES game of Super Mario Brothers on Game Boy. Yeah, like
The Game Boy.
Look at this, Luke. The melee
Super
one.
Smash Brothers Melee, dude.
The melee one.
The great game.
Classic.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
classic. Hey, by the way, I wanted to ask.
I love Super Smash Brothers. I mean, I played Brawl on the Wii.
Yeah, Brawl is good.
But
I think there's only
the one I
one
go
in
back
the-
to but the one I obviously have played the most is Super Smash Brothers Ultimate
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah.
on the
That's the
Switch.
Switch.
Like that's the best game. That's the best one in the franchise.
Hey, by the way, like, when are you going to watch the Marvels, guys? Are you
I
planning this?
might be seeing it on Thursday. I don't know for sure
Thursday?
exactly when I'll see it.
And Yuzak?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Hopefully Saturday afternoon.
And what is your expectations? Like, what do you want to see in the movie?
I just want to have fun. I just want it to
Yeah,
be
I'm
fun.
not the same. I just want to have a good time.
But that trailer, the final trailer that they put out yesterday, kind of raised my expectations a little bit more. Because I don't know. Did you guys see
the
it?
last trailer that we got, I was already looking forward to it enough because it was like, it kind of showed me like how much fun I was anticipating to have. So
Oh,
Yeah. I was like, before the trailer came out yesterday, I was like, just want to have a fun time. I love all these characters. Want them to come together. It looks wacky. It looks goofy, but it also looks like the action's really cool. And an hour and 45 minutes. That's very brisk. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I just want to go in eat, and just have a fun time. And then that trailer came out yesterday, and now I'm kind of like, I mean, it looks like there's some real stakes for the overall MCU in this movie.
Okay,
so
nice.
now I'm
I
kind of like,
haven't watched that trailer, so I don't know.
Okay,
Like,
I was going to answer this question from Home Video Junkie.
I would avoid it.
yeah, I'm gonna avoid it for sure.
I was going to say, what's the movie that surprised you the most this year? For him, it was Air. That's a great film.
For
I would
me,
say
Dungeons and
Past
Dragons.
Lives. I would say Past Lives because it's my favorite movie of the year. I wasn't expecting to even go that route for that movie.
I would say
Nice.
Love it.
I would say TMNT, Mutant Mayhem.
You,
I never
Mayhem's
thought it was
awesome.
going to be that good. Like, I thought it was going to be chill.
It was a lot of fun, dude.
Yeah, it
Like,
was really fun. Like, I really enjoyed it a lot. And I'm not really I watched the TMNT movies and also shows and everything, but I wasn't always like the biggest fan of it. I don't dislike it. It's just I watch it, like it's fun and everything. But this one made me really love it. Like, I was like, whoa! I never expected it to be
Yeah.
that good. It's
top
really
10 of the year for me.
Yeah. Really
What about you, Zach?
I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting to like Renfield as much as I did.
Oh, that I didn't
Like,
watch. Either.
I don't
Dude,
think
that
it's a great
That was
movie,
why
but I
back in
really
October,
had
I was
fun
going to
with it.
invite you for the watch along because I know how much you enjoy Renfield.
Yeah, I was kind of sad to miss that, but yeah,
But
no,
hey, I can tell you this though, Fritzky enjoyed it.
awesome. Yeah, that was not on my
Nice.
radar at all.
Dude,
and
and,
I
he,
went
and
and
also
watched
another
it.
thing, I was going to tell you, Zach, I'm sure you noticed, but the gore in Renfield is entirely CGI.
Oh,
for
yeah.
most of it.
Oh yeah,
Really?
Fritzky was not bothered by it, like whatsoever. He was
I
not
mean-
bothered by CGI gore.
the
Like-
priest blowing up was kind of like it didn't look
That
too
was
bad.
the priest blowing up was practical effects, and also the arms coming off. The blood was
Yeah.
CGI, but what they did with the arms coming off was used with practical effects.
Yeah, the apartment fight and the end fight is where the CGI blood is really noticeable to me. But the rest of it's pretty fine.
But it's at the same time they can really get away with it because it's a comedy. Like
Yeah, exactly.
they can get away with it.
Exactly. It made me laugh a lot. I really liked it.
And then people complaining it's too B-rate for the CGI gore. That's the point. I don't know how many times I got to say that, but that's the point.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep moving. What is your least favorite movie of the year? Dang, dude, Ant-Man? I don't think it's that bad. For me, it's The Exorcist Believer, without a question. I hate that movie with a passion. I hate it.
I know what my least favorite movie of the year is, but I'm not sure how I'm not sure if I should say it.
Why?
I might get some hate here.
I want to hear it. You can't
Come on, go
say that
ahead.
and then not say it.
I mean, okay. The worst is Scooby-Doo and Crypto, but I don't really count that. But theatrically, it's Shazam 2. I wanted to love that movie so badly. Like, I forced myself. Like, I was like, I think it was like, what's her name? Nerdy girl. I forgot her name.
Nerdy Film Girl, Tracy, I'm talking about?
Yeah, Tracy. There you go. So she was. I remember, like, she was so positive about the Shazam. Oh my God, sorry, someone is blending some stuff. So I'm sorry if you can't hear. So she was like really like into it, and I was like, oh my God, like because I was seeing like all this negative buzz. I'm like, oh my God, Shazam is gonna be a bummer. And then she was like the only one. No, it's really good, fantastic. I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. I need like some positivity, you know. Man, then like I missed it on the movie theaters because I don't know, for some reason my movie theater just had it like for 3 weeks also, and then it was gone. Oh man, like I watched that with my parents and I just couldn't. I was like, oh my God, and I wanted to love it so
man,
badly.
dude.
It's
Like
not
it's the most
great.
disappointing movie for me. Like because
That
I loved Shazam 1. Okay, love is a big word. I liked Shazam 1 and I was like, come on, Shazam 2 be awesome, and man. Like at one point, I think I even
That's
laughed
fine,
because I
though.
wanted
That's
to
fine.
enjoy it a little bit.
I can't remember if I gave Shazam 2 a week not recommend or a week recommend.
You
But-
gave it a week.
A week
it a
recommend?
week?
Yeah, I could flip flop either day. I haven't gone back to watch it again, and I don't think I will very often. It could easily be a
I
week
mean, I
not
like it.
recommend.
Like
That's great, man. I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
glad.
great. Like
I mean,
I
I
seriously,
watched it again like about a few months ago, and I was like, I really don't get the hate. I like it. Like, I mean,
It
yeah,
just
it's
did not have the
incredibly
same
flawed
charm
for
as the
sure, but
first
I don't
one.
think it's like horrible, like some people say it is. Like
I
I don't
think-
call that route.
I honestly would go as far to say that I think Zachary Levi is bad in it. I think he's a big reason
I would
because
disagree.
because whether it's the direction or the way he chose to play it, he's playing it wrong. Him and the kid who plays Billy, they were not on the same page. It did not feel like the same character. Whereas in the first film, Billy was young enough that Zachary Levi had the charm when he acted that young because it felt like the same character. Whereas in Shazam Fury of the Gods, it felt like Billy had aged, but Shazam hadn't. And it just, there was this disconnect between the two characters. And I thought Zachary Levi completely missed the mark with it this time around. Other than that, my least favorite is The Outlaws because I didn't even finish it on Netflix with Adam Devine.
Good man. Good man. You didn't finish it. I only got
So
15
bad.
minutes in. And I only got 15 minutes into that, and I was just like, nope, I'm done.
It was so bad.
Wait, The Outlaw is that with Pierce Brosnan, I believe?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
Pierce
Adam
Brosnan
Devine.
and Adam Devine.
Oh my God,
It
seriously,
was
was that
so
bad?
bad. I can't count it because I didn't finish it, but it was so bad.
Well, I mean, you counted Blockbuster, and you only got like one episode into that. Same
But
with
it's-
reboot.
That TV
so
show is
that
a
counts.
little bit different than a movie because at least I got through one episode. I didn't even get through one act.
But I had to sit through the whole thing of Exorcist Believer in theaters.
Yeah.
I had to sit through that in
Yeah,
theaters,
I
people.
didn't
rough,
watch
man.
that yet.
That's
Like,
why I
also-
didn't do Expendables. I knew I wasn't gonna like it because I haven't liked the whole franchise.
Oh, you see, like I can't believe like I have higher Expendables.
Expendables.
Expendables
Exactly.
than
If you thought
Shazam.
that Expendables 3 was the worst one, you ain't seen nothing yet with Expendables.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
I thought 2 was the worst one, but
We actually looked to.
Whoa, really?
yeah, I didn't like 2.
I thought 2 was the best one. Like,
Really?
because 2 at least sustains what the franchise should be.
They all kind of blend together, to be honest with you. I don't really remember which is which, but I just never got into it. I watched all three, didn't get into it, and I knew I was gonna like the fourth one. As soon as I saw that trailer, I was like, I know I'm not gonna like this. So I just skipped it altogether. But it will probably end up being my least favorite when I watch it.
Yeah, but
I can already
definitely,
tell,
yeah.
I can probably tell you one film that, I mean, if you watched it by this point, I could probably tell you that it would end up on your worst sub list, which is The Exorcist Believer.
So-
Yeah. I heard really
Because
bad
I'm
things
telling
about
you
it.
right now, dude. I'm telling you right now. They tried so hard to mash up with the first film, and fuck it. Spoiler alert. I don't care. Movie sucks. Don't waste your time with it. At the very end, because apparently Ellen Bernstein's character, I forgot what her name was. Can somebody help me with that? 'Cause
Maggie.
Maggie, yeah. When Maggie, because Maggie gets her eyes gouged out in the film.
Is it actually Maggie? Because I haven't seen it. I just threw out a random name.
No, that's the original. That's the original woman from the original Exorcist.
The original Exorcist.
Really? Wow, I got it right. I
Yeah,
literally-
but
original
every
Exorcist.
sister is called Maggie. Like even I think Maggie Murdoch. I think
Like, she was the mother. Like she was the mother.
Like,
That's
everybody-
hilarious. I literally was just throwing out a random name to be a dick. I didn't even know that was her name.
But yeah, like so. Yeah, at one point in the film, she gets her eyes gouged out, and she thinks that it's Leslie Odom Jr. coming into the hospital room. We see a woman's hand, and guess what? It's actually Reagan. Like, I'm not lying to you. It was Reagan. Like
The
the little
president.
girl from the original film. At the very end,
Yeah.
comes in,
Oh,
Oh, okay.
and I was when I saw her hand, I was like, "Don't do it! Please don't do it! Please don't do it! Please don't do it!" And then she comes down and it's Reagan, and I was like.
Oh shit.
It pissed me off so hard to a point where I was like, Universal should be ashamed of themselves for purchasing the rights of this franchise for $400 million.
Dude, yeah, that's unbelievable. How they like
yeah.
with
That's
all the
a fumble.
Then
respect
you give us a film
for
that's
this franchise, I don't think it
bad.
costs that bad.
That's a fumble.
Yeah. And you know the worst part, they have to make more because like you wasted a lot of money, so you're kind of obligated to make another movie just to try.
And plus, that
save
film
a
was
little
making
bit
its
of money.
and plus that film already made its budget back. Like,
Oh yeah.
but I'll tell you this though, I'll tell you a better film that I would say is better to give your money to from Blumhouse, and it made its budget back within a weekend. Five Nights at
Five Nights
Freddy's.
at Freddy's. Yeah.
Give your money to Five Nights at Freddy's, please.
Yeah. We're gonna.
And
have to
also,
see.
dude, you want to know another good factor? You got Josh Hutcherson and you got Matthew Lillard. Bingo.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm still editing my
you don't
review
need
for.
anything else. You
I'm
just,
still editing my review for Five Nights at Freddy, and that's the part I didn't like. The Matthew Lillard. I feel like I don't know, man. I wish they could have used. him.
Really, dude? You did not like Matthew Lillard?
No.
No.
Sorry. I like him. I just don't like how they use him in the movie. Like we barely see him, and it was predictable as like like my mom.
I mean, if you
Tell
played
me,
the game,
It's
you
gonna be
probably
him.
should know
It's gonna
what.
be him. And I was just telling my mom, no, probably it's gonna be someone else because I wanted to believe it's gonna be someone else. I'm like, dude, it was really that predictable. I'm like, oh, come on, Five Nights at Freddy, come on, we could have done something different here,
But I mean, hey, at least you got to see Josh Hutcherson in a horror movie.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's
Never
for
see
sure.
that
He was
every day.
amazing, actually. He was really good in the movie. I won't lie about that.
A lot of people. Look, I would understand if you didn't like the movie because you don't really have much exposure to the games, but don't just come out here saying like you never played the games and you just find the film flat out boring. Because there's a lot of things that are actually like really going for that movie.
No, it wasn't boring at all. Like I really had a fun time because I'm discovering this world. Then I will admit
Yes,
that I think the
Exactly.
part
And
that I
also, this is one of those video game movies that puts characters first before pointing out so many
Yeah.
Easter eggs.
and I love that. It's just like then like story wise, like I think the thing I hated the most. Wait, Zach, you watched it right or?
Nope.
Oh, okay, so no spoilers.
That's
Yeah, no
fine.
spoiler.
Nah, come on. You have to
No,
watch
I
that.
don't want.
Zach.
We don't want to do that to you, Zach. We really we
No,
want.
no, because you're
we want
gonna
you to watch it.
look.
I'll watch
I
it
promise
eventually.
you, Zach, you're gonna have at least a fun time. Maybe you're not gonna love the movie, but I think you're gonna have like you're gonna have like. I suppose you never played the games.
No.
Neither. So yeah, so you're gonna have fun like to discover this new world because
I
me
mean,
too.
there's
I
quite a
never
few
played-
people that
I was intrigued.
have never played the games, but they hate that movie. Like,
I wouldn't say I hate that movie. Like I had fun at the end of the day. Like I was always
But
intrigued.
here's my question though, Jason. Have you played the games?
No, I never played the game, so that's why like for me it was a fun
Well,
ride.
there you go. That was kind of. I mean, Zach Goller never played the games, and he enjoyed the movie. So there you go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, like Gran
Like, when I
Turismo.
saw
like,
his score to the like when I saw like his thumbnail posted like for Five Nights at Freddy's, I was like, oh god, this isn't good. This isn't
oh my
good.
god, I remember.
and then
laughed
when it got to
out
his grade, I was like, when he said B minus, I was like,
he clicked
thank
you.
all things holy. Like,
Wait, have you seen what
that's
Zach?
almost getting panned by critics. Like that movie has like a 25% right now. I think.
Yeah, no,
on
no,
Rotten
that I
Tomatoes.
don't agree with that. That's too low. Like seriously,
That is way too low.
That's it.
But I mean, at the same time, that's. I mean, even though it wasn't like as panned. Super Mario Brothers kind of got the same kind of critical response.
I think 59. I think.
59, yeah, but like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
That's
It
not
wasn't
saying
as
just
bad,
one.
but at the same
just
time, it
one.
was like it still kind of got the same critical response.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't
Wait,
know,
have you
man.
seen like what? Have you seen what Zach did to Zach Goller? Like the thumbnail where Die Hard Christmas Christmas movie. Oh my god, you guys roasted.
Bro, he just went all out on that one. Like,
It was literally a section just how to roast Zach Goldberg for like 10 straight minutes.
Yeah, Zach is such a champion, man. Like
It's funny.
he's a good
he'll-
sport.
like-
The
Yeah,
funny
but
thing
then-
is that I agreed with a lot of his points. I was just keeping it going. I told him that afterwards. I was like, dude, by the way, I think you're right in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I think you're. Oh man.
Yeah,
I mean,
I put
yeah,
the Santa
but-
hat on him. He texted me as soon as he was like, "How did you change that thumbnail so fast?"
Oh,
But that was kind of funny that you put the Santa hat on him. I was just
Yeah.
like, that's perfect.
I was like, "This is a good touch."
Yes, exactly. Because it's like, bro, you could not imagine. Like, I could not imagine like you actually just putting the Santa hat on Zach. Because it's like, I mean, I definitely get a lot of his points when it comes to Die Hard. Like,
Oh yeah,
But it's just-
absolutely.
I mean, I get it, but then at the same time, it's like I think it's like the dumbest argument for me. 'Cause it's like, I mean, like when it just comes to just arguing about if it's a Christmas movie or not, just like all the time, I think it just becomes really stale after a while,
yeah.
and it's just like
Yeah, no,
there's
it's
no
it's an
reason to
old
really argue
argument
about
too. Like there's like it's been debated for years. It's
Yeah.
almost just like a dead topic, but I had fun, so I clipped it out.
Yeah, so
Those nice touch.
and also kind of a fun way to just kind of make fun of him, like in some ways.
Yeah, it was just fun. It's like a fun time capsule too to look back on years down the road and be like, oh yeah, that was a fun time with
Yeah,
those
that
guys.
was a fun topic. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the fun.
you know,
part
just
about
like kind of, just kind of poking fun at Zach. Well, he's just basically going on this whole tangent about about why Die Hard's not a Christmas movie.
It was great. It was honestly like one of my
But,
favorite
but
parts
yeah,
of that night.
I
That was
I
so
know I've
much
been
fun.
on the fence about that for a long time, but I think with the points that you were making on the video though, Milne, I think I'll come to the agreement that Die Hard is a Christmas movie now.
Yeah.
I'll finally come to the agreement because it's like I hate that debate so much. Like
It
that's
is
like
fun
the-
though,
like,
especially when you get that person like you're just poking just right at that person
like it's just
that like
it's just the
hates
person
it.
that just literally is the one that just comes out and says it's not a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like, yep, we're gonna start making the discussion for you, but we'll just keep going.
if one day I want to reach to Zach Goller, I'll definitely tell him, hey, by the way, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, just so he can be like, okay, yeah, you can,
There you
can
go.
be part of whatever
That's
you
your
wanna
in.
do with me.
That's your
That's my
in.
entry in
Yeah,
this.
by the way, Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
No. Oh my God.
But then again, though, he does have good points. But then at the same
Yeah,
time,
for
it's
sure.
like, well, I mean, it was set on Christmas.
Yeah.
so-
No, he's
Well,
got
it was
some good
just like, who
points.
cares if it's a Christmas movie or not? Just the movie's fine.
There
you
was
know?
other, but I mean, there's other movies that take place on Christmas, but at the same time, it's like I don't really consider them Christmas movies. Like the biggest example is Iron Man 3. That's not a Christmas movie because it's only just one scene
Right.
when it's Christmas, so that does not count whatsoever. But since Die Hard is set on Christmas or during the Christmas time, I can count it. Same thing with The Ref. Like The Ref, the movie with Dennis Leary, is set during Christmas Eve, so I count it. And there's a couple of like elements, like there was a couple jokes in the film involving Santa Claus, so it's like, yeah, that definitely counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like seriously, like There's like this drunk Santa Claus that just starts charging at Dennis Leary, and then he just punches him in the face, and then Leary just punches him in the face. He's like, "I just beat up Santa Claus."
The
That
What was-
movie's funny, you guys. You gotta like, if you're looking for a
Yeah, I
fun
haven't
Christmas
seen that.
season watch, I would recommend The Ref. So, because basically he's a criminal that basically takes this really bad arguing couple hostage during Christmas time when their relatives come over.
That
Kinda
doesn't-
reminds me of,
When the relatives showed up, yep, he's taking them hostage.
is it like similar to Violent Night, like ish, like a little bit?
Wait, what was it again?
Violent Night. That was a
Night?
fun one.
Well, I mean,
I mean, like
the
the
Rev is more
concept.
comedic. Like,
Okay, yeah.
Rev is more comedic than Violent Night. Like, because the Rev, nobody was really killed in that movie. It's just the fact that when he gets arrested, that's when he decides to take this couple hostage. So,
Okay, yeah, I see. Okay.
and just full disclosure, Kevin Spacey is in that movie. But don't worry, separate art from the artist. He's funny in that movie. I'll just say that he is funny. Like
Yep.
I'll just say this: he's a great actor, but just it's like, why did you have to do what you did?
Yeah, I mean,
Why did you have to do it?
he did. Wasn't he found not guilty though in like a court of law on some of the?
But then at the same
charges?
time, it's like, why did you have to do it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
I don't
despite-
get involved
because
in
of
that
what
kind
he
stuff
did. He
too much.
destroyed his entire career. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Well, it's like no, Jonathan Majors. Like we don't know what's going
but Jonathan Majors, though, we still don't know what's happening.
No,
Yeah,
I know.
that's
Cases
all
gone
over the
cold for, like,
place.
months.
Yeah, exactly. That's all over. Like, there's even like his movie Magazine Dream that's supposed to come on December. We don't even know if that's.
They took that off their release schedule.
Oh yeah, it's official. Ah, crap.
Yeah.
Because it was actually.
Yeah, because we
I
still
wanted
don't
to-
know what's going on. Like, we've been hearing some things about it going on, but the case has gone cold.
Yeah.
We still don't know what's going on. Like, and I just don't feel like enough news outlets are just wanting to tell us exactly like what the truth is. Like, they
Oh,
just
God.
want to keep it hidden from us.
Oh my god, I forgot. There's Loki Thursday. I forgot completely.
Oh
Yeah.
crap!
Season finale.
Yeah.
I need to
Yeah,
caught
I
up,
just
man.
I just
need to
remember
start
that
getting
Loki and
caught up.
Martin. Oh yeah, true. Damn, I forgot.
Oh, what a good
I really-
season it's been.
Not
Yeah,
even that,
that-
like,
It's
because I have not seen a single episode out of Loki season 2.
really.
So-
You're gonna love it. Like it's really refreshing to see.
Usually,
Disney
I don't
Plus
want
having
to.
something-
I don't usually like to do
consistently
episodes week to week, though. Like, I
You
don't
should
like to
just
do
start
that.
watching it now, and then you'll get the
Yeah.
finale
Yeah, the
on
finale
Thursday.
is Thursday, so you're good.
But I know, but at the same time, though, I need to still watch Miss Marvel, like before I
Oh,
go see
before
the
the Marvels.
Oh,
because
before
the
the-
Marvel picks up exactly where Miss Marvel left off.
That's what it's looking like. Yeah.
I mean, like I think it's a credit scene that, right?
I don't know, but it's
Yeah, it's
I
a
know for
post-credit
sure
scene
from what
that's
I've
in
been-
the
from what I've
trailer,
been
but
told that the Marvels picks up where Miss Marvel left off, because I mean Kamala Khan is in the movie,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
so it's like, how would I not have to watch that? Because it's like, if it's part of the universe and it's actually connected to another movie, I have to.
Yeah. I was forgetting because I watched Miss Marvel, so I was completely forgetting that. Yeah, there's an element that you need to watch
Yeah.
it. Yeah, now I remember.
Exactly. Like,
But
don't
but it
know
was
why
but it's so fun to see Loki like finally like having a Disney Plus show that is consistent at least, like like because like for me
I've been
like,
hearing a lot
Ahsoka
of
has been like hit or
about
miss for
season
me.
2, so.
Yeah.
And other shows like have been like they have some great moments, like they have some just terrible or just not so interesting moments. Like Loki has been kind of consistent, at least season 2, like almost for the whole 5 episodes. I don't know, like that's my opinion.
But yeah, once it came to like seriously, like when it came to like She-Hulk, though, that's kind of when I was just like, nope, I give up. When it comes to the MCU shows, like I just
Oh,
gave up.
that was good.
The only reason I stayed was for a certain devil of the Hell's Kitchen. That was the only reason why I was hyped. The only reason why I
I mean,
stayed.
yeah, but
The
then
only
at the
reason
same
why
time,
it
it's
was
like,
worth it.
But then at the
Um,
same time, I still gave up because it was like because She-Hulk was so bad to a certain degree where it's like I could just not watch any of the rest of the MCU shows.
I don't blame you for feeling that way. It was not good.
But now since
Yeah.
because the Marvels is coming up, I still need to get on my ass and start watching Miss Marvel. And once obviously Loki wraps up, I need to get onto that so that way I can get caught up.
Oh,
And I
also
might
the-
watch Hawkeye around the Christmas season. Who knows? I might
Hawkeye's
watch
really
Hawkeye.
fun. Like honestly, Hawkeye I feel like has. I guess I know why people don't talk about it, but people kind of hate about it, and I'm like, it's actually pretty fun. Like it's really self-contained.
Yeah,
I
it
would
was
say
okay.
the only thing I don't like is everything that has to go with Echo and Kingpin. That's the only thing I'm like, yeah, that was the laziest writing I've seen like from the Hawkeye. Like they don't hype you for Echo. Like they had to bring Daredevil and Kingpin to hype you up for Echo. Like and like it was poor writing. Like they and she was like there for like almost the whole season. And I can't believe like
Yeah.
we didn't care about her like anything. And Kingpin was just a miss for me at least. Like it was, I don't know. I didn't really like that. It was a miss
I
for me.
totally get it, man. Like I definitely get it. But I was gonna hit this comment. Barbenheimer.
All right, guys. I think I got to jump off now. The dog needs to go outside. I can tell.
Yeah,
I
no
can
worries,
probably
man.
tell, but really quick though, I also want to hit Drew's comment. Out of all the movies that come out so far this year, Blue Beetle was the most surprising. Awesome.
Yeah, Blue Beetle. Yeah,
Awesome, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
yeah.
But yeah, since because I mean,
Take care.
See
but
you
yeah,
guys
Zach-
later.
Zach- but
All
yeah,
right,
I
take
think
care,
we'll go ahead
Zach.
and wrap it up here anyway. So
Yeah, me
catch you
too.
guys in the
I think
next
so.
one.
All right.
Peace.
Have a good
Peace,
night, guys.
everyone.